Welcome to the Samwell B12 experience,
where we have you covered for all the NHL action, play-by-play, news, and more. Make sure to subscribe today.
You're watching Sam Welby Experience.
Hey, what's going, everybody? Welcome in. Happy Saturday. Happy playoff Saturday. The playoff beard is coming in nicely, and it is time to get going with a huge day of hockey. That is right. We are here for 3 games in a row, back to back to back. We're kicking it off here with the Islanders and the Hurricanes. A must win for the Islanders or this series is over. Then, when this game is done, we're going to switch gears to the Florida Panthers and the Tampa Bay Lightning, where the Florida Panthers have the Lightning on the ropes. And if that's not enough to scratch your hockey itch, we are back for a third game tonight at 8. The Maple Leafs and the Boston Bruins, potentially 9 hours plus of hockey, and we are here, so buckle up. It is going to be a fantastic afternoon, and we're just getting started because then tomorrow on Sunday we have another 2 games, the Avs and the Jets, which is an incredible series, and of course the New York Rangers looking to shut down the Washington Capitals. 5 hockey games, 2 days, hopefully some snacks, some food, some drinks. It's going to be a wonderful weekend, and we hope you're going to have some fun with us. Sophie, what's going on? Welcome in. Cosmic, hello there. Monica, welcome in. AAU Triton. Approved, signed, sealed, and delivered, my friend. Joey, what's going on? Welcome in. Hayden, hello there. Lucas, welcome to the show. Wesley, hello. Excalibur, welcome in. And everybody watching along, if you're watching on a big screen TV or you're ninja watching in the background, thank you for joining us here for an afternoon matinee kickoff. It is going to be a doozy. So let's get in to what we're expecting from this game. And as we are going through it, hit that thumbs up for us. Hit that subscribe as well. If you're watching as you're part of Team Replay, again, you can join us for some of our other hockey games later, but make sure you subscribe and set those notifications. You're not going to want to miss a thing. Don't want to miss a thing. Okay, we're not going there. All right, here are the 3 keys to tonight's game before we get into the lineups. Let's start it off with mind control. And I'm not talking some X-Men type level Professor X stuff. No Jedi tricks here. It's all about mind control. The Islanders are on the ropes. They have to block that and put it out of their heads. They have to play this like any other hockey games. However, so do the Carolina Hurricanes. They cannot get ahead of themselves. They have to keep calm, cool, and collected and play this game the same way they have been. So keep the mind focused, keep the mind ready, and come to play. B. Disney, what's going on? Welcome in. Key number 2, and it goes for both teams. A fast start. One way to settle the mind is to put a number up on the scoreboard. And the faster you can get that done, the more you can settle into your comfort zone. If Carolina gets that early goal, they're going to put themselves in a good place. You don't want to go in autopilot because you never know what could happen. Freddie Andersen has been incredible. And so if the Islanders don't get that first goal, it's going to put even more pressure on them. But if the Islanders can get that first goal and they can prove to themselves that they can hang and not blow any more leads, they're going to have a big chance in this hockey game. And last but not least, the eyes have it. The eyes as in Freddie's eyes. Freddie Andersen has been incredible, making huge stops in each game. He's been playing amazing. So will he have that cat-like reflexes? Will he have those same eyes to see through bodies to make sure to pull down that puck and lead the Canes to victory? How is Freddie going to play today? That is going to be key number 3. So let's get right into it. Who's going to be playing here tonight? Or I guess this afternoon. For the Hurricanes, they're coming with Jake Gunsel, Sebastian Aho, and Andrei Svechnikov. Teuvo Teravainen with Jasper Konkaniemi and Marty Necas, the Necas boy, as we like to call him. Jordan Martinhook's going to be with Jordan Stahl and Seth Jarvis. Then we got Jack Drury with Evgeny Kuznetsov, the Birdman. Kuzi, he's going to be with Steven Nosen. On the D side, it is going to be Jacob Slavin with Brett Burns, Brady Shea with Tony DeAngelo, Dmitry Orlov, and Jalen Chatfield. And, of course, Freddie Andersen getting that start tonight. Care, what's going on? Welcome in. For the Islanders, they're going with Casey Cizikas, Bo Horvat, and Matty Barzal. Matty Barzal is so good, so underrated, but I expect big things from him. Hudson Fasching with Brock Nelson and Kyle Palmieri. Anders Lee with JGP, Jean-Gabriel Pajot, and Pierre Engvall. Then we got Ruzan Ishavov with Kyle McLean and Cal Clutterbuck. The D side, Alex Romanoff with Noah Dobson, Adam Pelech with Ryan Pulak, Mike Riley with Robert Brutorzo, and Varlamov expected to get the start tonight. So Varley gonna be in net. The anthems are underway, and then this game is about to get going. If you're just coming in, welcome to the show. Antonio, hello. Good to see you. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up for us, hitting that like, and of course, that subscribe as well. We mentioned it off the top, but right before this game gets going, I'll say it again. We are here for the next 9 hours or so. 3 games in a row. Canes, Isle, Panthers, Lightning, Leafs, Bruins. 3 separate streams back to back to back. We are here, and we got 2 more tomorrow. So join us, stay with us, your NHL playoff source for all your game coverage. All right, the lights are on. Who's ready to play some hockey? Let's get this game going. Varlamov back in here. Sorokin had his chances. It's going to be a good one today. Paulette, welcome to the show. This could be the last for the Islanders. They need to find a way to survive here today. If you're an Islanders fan, we wish you the best of luck. If you're a Canes fan, let's see what you got. Time to drop this puck, get this game going.
And he felt confident that he could bounce back and play this afternoon game. So it's Anderson looking to close out this series.
Underway from UBS Arena, Kenny Albert, Brian Boucher, Bryce Salvador.
And just like that, the puck is going to be dropped. One shot on net, and it's deflected up and out of play. So for those counting along at home, Trevor Hansen and Eric Furlat, your referees for today's game. Andrew Smith and Tommy Hughes, the linespersons.
Sounds hard to believe, but
I still say linesmen.
Actually got a little bit more to give in this series.
Well, that's a scary statement. Hear that.
Face off just to the right of Anderson. Islanders going to win it back to the point, sending this down around. Islanders trying to make a good impression here early. Here's a shot from the point right on. Anderson's going to steer that aside. Back to the line again. Islanders putting it down deep. It's missed, going in the corner. Here's Chatfield going to dump it in. Stahl, he's going in on the forecheck. Varlamov came out to play it, and it comes right back to him. He had to get that stick down in a hurry. Proxima, welcome in. I'm kind of thinking that's going to be the case.
But he will sit this one out. Fashing, met by Svechnikov. Palmieri with the puck behind the Carolina goal.
In the corner, here's a shot, hits the side of the net. The Islanders coming close. Down around, going to the knees to hold it in. Trying to play it into the high slot, can't do it. Kane's going to move this one out. Long pass. Islanders going to now bump it down, trying to play it up through the neutral zone. They connect. Here they come. Nelson's, he's going to get bumped into the boards. Zizekas in there as well. And this is going to get played all the way out. No icing. The linesman waves it off. Says no icing. Here comes Matty Barzal. Barzal, he makes one move, carries it up. Oh, he lost the puck at the blue line. He's got to bounce this back, and they're going to get set. Back to Barzal, going to dump this over to Pulak. Pulak sending it all the way down the ice. Freddie going to knock this one down. In the corner, the Tony DeLangelo for the Canes picking it up, and he's going to flip this all the way in and down the ice. Teravainen's going to slide it around. Islanders back to pick this one up. The Canes coming in on the forecheck, going to be held in at the line. Orlov made a nice play. Here's Natchez with a shot. That one's going to be stopped and come all the way down around and back out. Canes got to recover. Orlov has it behind the net, taking a long look. Here comes Orlov on the move. Going to play this ahead.
Here's Chatfield.
Yeah,
off the stick of Varlamov. We played 2.5 minutes.
Just here.
In the opening period.
Playing this around, holding it in. The Hurricanes behind the net. Canes trying to come out in front. Can't do it. Islanders careful not to take a penalty there.
Back out to the left side for Orlov.
Orlov going to hang on to this one, playing it in deep.
Puck up the boards. And that shot by Drury did not get through. Back out for Orlov for drive. That's blocked. Puck picked up by Ruslan is Hakov. Making his postseason debut. Played the final game of the regular season for the Islanders. He replaces Matt Martin this afternoon.
Dobson going to play this across right on Freddie, and he's going to make that save and make the stop.
Well, we're seeing the Isles here immediately coming.
Freddie looking good. He's tracking well. He's moving well. Varlamov needs to have a solid game. And if you're not familiar with Varlamov, he's one of those goalies. He frustrates me. He frustrates me a lot because some games he can be so good, but other games he can be just dreadful. BCHL, welcome in.
Dobson looking for his first point of the series.
This coming all the way back out in the neutral zone. Islanders with it. Pajot dumped that one in. Big save. Back to the line. Here's a shot by Dobson. It's there in front. Islanders can't get it. Pierre Engvall was so close with an opportunity, and this is cleared out and down the ice. Islanders coming right back. Canes trying to weather the attack right now. Here's Dobson with a shot. That one's going just wide. Back across Engvall to the line. Here's another shot. The Islanders have come full tilt here in the first 4 minutes of this hockey game. Down around, behind Anderson, Pajot, in front looking for the tip. Not there, Pierre Engvall. Dobson putting it into the middle of the ice. Pajot back up to Dobson, they miss on that pass. Coming around, Engvall going in with a hit. They keep it in though, Islanders continuing to put pressure. Going to flip this one towards the net. And the Canes going to steal, no, they cannot control. The Islanders still pressing. Coming around behind, here's a one-timer that gets blocked. Side of the net, trying to go in the slot. Back to the line. Dobson with it now. Going across ice. Going to pass this up. Cycling around. Romanov tees it up. Big block shot there, and that's going to come out and actually go up and at a play. What pressure by the Islanders. Some of them must have those fancy compression socks. No kidding. I got to get me a pair of those.
Anderson with a real important save early on, and you know, Sal,
well, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us here today. Again, we have a full afternoon and evening of hockey.
Anderson has to be their best player here for probably the first period in total because they're going to be under an onslaught.
Islanders are out shooting the Hurricanes.
Here come the Islanders back with it, looking to set things up, get things moving.
There's Pollock for the Islanders. Nelson backhands in, chased down by Fauci.
Islanders bringing it into the Canes zone again. If you're just coming in, hit that thumbs up for us. We'd appreciate it. Just coming all the way down. Islanders back with it, setting it up. 5 minutes gone here in this first period. 4 shots for the Islanders, only 1 for the Canes.
And now the puck flipped out by Orlov.
I think the fans are there. We're looking for a potential tripping there by Chatfield. On passing of the blue line, obviously didn't get it.
Play continues with just over 5 minutes gone here in period 1. Jacob Slavin puts a move on Bortuzzo, lost the puck. Riley sends it ahead past Bortuzzo. He knocks it away from Kotkaniemi. Horvat in pursuit. Oh, Horvat in front, Cizikas. Back out it comes to Horvat, and now Bortuzzo into the slot looking for Barzal. Horvat, long shot goes wide. Slavin moves the puck into the corner. Natchez over for Carolina. Now Kotkaniemi into the right of Semyon Varlamov. Mike Riley over for the Islanders. Horvat flips the puck out. Knocked down by
Here come the Canes.
And
this is going to go up and out of
the
play.
Carolina Hurricanes bench with just over 6 minutes elapsed here in the first.
So good first few minutes there. They're going to go to commercial break. Good few minutes for the Islanders as they came out of the gate firing on all cylinders. Welcome in. Welcome to the show. We appreciate you joining us today. It's the Islanders and the Canes elimination game. The Canes currently up 3-0. The Islanders trying desperately to stay alive. They are trying to hang on to this series. The Islanders almost made it a series. They were very, very close, and they actually had the lead, and the Hurricanes able to come crashing all the way back and steal a game away from the Islanders. So instead of this being kind of 2-1 right now, we're at 3-0. The Islanders, they've been a great team down the stretch, right? They had an unbelievable chance to battle hard and make it into these playoffs. They came from way back. Luke, how's it going? Welcome in. Now in game 1, Carolina took it 3-1. It was game 2 where the Islanders had that lead and had that epic collapse. And of course, game 3, they were right there as well. They only lost by 1. So the Islanders have had it close. They've made it real close, but close doesn't count. And right now in game 4, it doesn't matter. They gotta play to win. The Islanders have to pull out all the stops. And this is where things differentiate in today's game than they would in a regular season game. Because if you get down, you have to start pressing. You have to start taking chances. And it's a very difficult thing to do, to shift your strategy from an even to a full offensive attack, to then slide it back defensively. The Islanders have to be ready to adjust at a moment's notice. And of course, Patrick Waugh has been an unbelievable coach since taking over, really driving this team strong. 20-12-5 as the Islanders head coach. It's a pretty good record considering how late he came in. JDA, what's going on? Welcome in. All right, we're back from commercial break. Let's go. As Tone Loke would say, let's do it. Here comes the Hurricanes. Going to play this one up the middle. Coming across the line, busting into the Islanders zone. Flipping it right in. Nice save there by Varlamov. Going to flip this one up. Islanders getting it out. That's what they got to do. They got to play the ice in stages, right? First, get it out of your own end. Second, get it into the Canes end. And third, set it up for some shots on goal. Here's a long pass all the way up. Tried to do it all in one pass. That doesn't connect and comes down the ice. Carolina back to pick it up. They're going to start moving this one ahead. Long pass coming right up the gut. Nate's with a shot. That one's going to go just wide. Down behind. Canes have two guys behind the net. Two Islanders, three Islanders were behind the net as well. They're going to move it up off the boards. The boards are your friend. Travis, how you going? I have the Canes in 5, so kind of hope the Islanders win. Travis, I also took the Canes in 5, and we got a penalty coming up. A little tripsy-do.
He's having a word with Chatfield there. He thought he went down.
Not happy about that one.
From my view, Sal, it looked like that stick did get into the feet of
So
Chatfield.
Anders Lee going to the box. That's going to put the Canes on the power play. Wesley, hello there. Welcome in. The officiating in the playoffs has been questionable, but Anders Lee gets called for the
Good
trip.
start for the Islanders now. Now they got to follow it up with a strong kill. They really have had a good start through the first 6-7 minutes of this game. You don't want
So here's a face-off. Varlamov is set.
So let's see if the Islanders can come up with a
Scramble draw. Islanders actually going to come up with the puck. Can they get it out? Yes, they can. That's a good start. Out and down the ice. Richard, hello there. Good evening. Welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you at probably a regular time, your time. Aho trying to set it up. They can't. Islanders can't get it out. Burns holding it in. Setting it up now. Aho, cross crease pass, and they can't tip it in. They had the goaltender beat, but they couldn't feed it. Down low, coming across to Aho. Aho has the puck roll off his stick. He's going to cycle it over to Burns. Burns playing this one up. Back to Burns. Burns. Back again. Here's a one shot, 88 miles an hour. It's in front. They shoot. They score. We talked about a quick start, and that is a quick start. 8 minutes in on the power play, 1-0 Carolina. That's going to start shifting the way this game is played already.
Early in this first period, one thing that Carolina does so well, I mean, when they, even in the offensive zone 5-on-5, they find a way to retrieve pucks. This puck just seems to find a way to get to Jarvis and
So a big-time play, a nice pass right in front, and Gunsel was there. He couldn't get it, tried to get a stick on it, but it's going to be Seth Jarvis. He puts that one in.
Coming off a tremendous season, 33 goals. And
Cam, how's it going at this point? Will the Hurricanes win? One. I don't think so. If my predictions hold up, I think, Rangers are going to the conference final. So, I mean, the next series, if the Rangers win and Carolina wins, Carolina and New York Rangers is going to be a great series, but I think the Rangers take it. Harold, how's it going? Let's go New York Islanders all the way. Harold's going for the Isles. Isles fighting to come back. 2-on-1. New York, they elect to shoot. Nice save there by Anderson.
Drury back on his skates. Cizikas keeps the puck alive.
Anderson with a huge play.
By Barzell. Now Cizikas for Horvat. Out to Romanov. Romanov shot sticked aside by Anderson. Martinuk flips the puck ahead.
So right now they have Jarvis's goal. Oh, they just updated it. It was listed as unassisted. I was waiting to see who got the assist there. It's going to be Gunsel. They're giving Gunsel an assist.
Now Riley with it. For the Islanders, shoots back in.
His third, and Burns.
D'Angelo for Gensel. Fires Prior to the deadline from the Pittsburgh Penguins, Carolina has iced the puck.
Mr. Burns picking up his first assist. Lucas bringing up, I don't even know what they call their mascot. But just by being here and chatting along with us, you are earning points. You can check your points at any time by doing !points. And then you can bring up Hurricane dancing mascot. You can bring up the Islanders dancing mascot. The commands will be dropped all throughout the stream. You know, my laptop. World Snooker Championships on my TV. Good way to, there you go, Richard. Love some snooker. Excellent. Coming around in the corner, trying to bring this one out in front. Islanders leading the faceoffs right now 7-1. Shots evened up at 5 apiece. Here's a quick shot, nice save. Paulette, really? Paulette, are you an artist or a graphic designer? I'd love to see your work if you do cartoon stuff. Burns playing this one back across. Canes, 10 minutes gone. They've jumped out to the lead. Going to dump this one in. Back in the corner, trying to dig this one out. Islanders steal. And the Canes picking that right up. It's giveaway city back and forth in the neutral zone. Finally, Islanders dump this one right in. Canes just going to roll it out. Stolen again by the Islanders. And stolen right back by the Canes. Here they come. My goodness. Trying to get through. Teravainen. Natchez steals. Holy moly. Here come the Islanders. 3-on-2. Cross-ice pass. Pierre Engvall. He has it taken away from him. And this is going to go up and out of the bench. Holy moly. Like, talk about lack of protection of the puck. You got to protect that puck. They're going to a commercial break. And again, welcome in. If you've never joined us for any of our streams, my name is Sam. Thank you for being here. Glad to have you. We are here for 9 hours today, give or take, right? We got this game. As soon as this game is done, we're going to the Florida Panthers and the Tampa Bay Lightning. And following the Lightning-Panther game, we're going right to Toronto for Toronto-Boston. 3 games in a row, back to back to back. And of course, 2 games tomorrow. It's a lot of hockey. Curtis, how's it going? Didn't get the notification. YouTube's up to its tricks again, I see. It's trickery. They'll probably send it out after the game. Wouldn't that be the case? Charles is calling the Canes sweep. Right now, they look real good. Did anybody get the notification? I hope somebody got the notification. Hopefully, YouTube's sending out notifications. But again, we are here for the long haul. 5 games in 2 days. It is going to be the best. We're bringing you as much playoff coverage as we can. 3 elimination games over the next 2 days. Of course, this one right now, Panthers Lightning is going to be an elimination game. And tomorrow night, prime time, 8 o'clock, Rangers Capitals, another elimination game. So of 3 elimination games, how many do we suspect might end up in a sweep? Let me know in the chat. 1, 2, or all 3. Awesome. Thank you, Triton. Appreciate it. So here we go. A little interview with Patty Waugh.
By 1 goal, but you have to like the way you started this game.
Agree. You know what? We don't have the result that we're looking for, but we're playing good hockey. We had a good, offensively, we were moving that puck well. We had a lot of good looks. Defensively, PK was just a bad luck. I mean, the puck bounced right on their stick because we were in the right position. They took advantage of their positioning and they scored. But I have nothing to say against our play right now.
Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Lala's Place. There's Patrick Waugh. He's happy with how the Islanders are playing. All right, Triton says no sweeps. Lucas is going 3 for 3. Marco, how's it going? Going with 1 sweep. Lala with 3 sweeps. 2 of the 3 Rangers and Hurricanes will sweep. You can see Tampa. All right, interesting. All over the map. That's what I love about hockey. Richard, he's been excellent. His coaching is really what has elevated this Islander team to make a run and actually get into the playoffs. 2 will get swept. Tampa will probably hold on.
he made mention to that, right? You know, he talked about it, recognized it, so I think he's hoping that his club can find that confidence and get on a bit of a roll. And as I mentioned, you win one period, you win one game, you start to build off of that. The belief.
Here comes the Islanders in the neutral zone. Going to play this one up. They're cycling around, trying to work this one through, in over the line, dropping it back.
Their defensive structure as a result.
Islanders looking to set something up here. Down in the corner. A little crisscross.
Takes the return pass.
They cannot get it towards the net. They get it behind. Can they get to the slot? No, they can't. Anderson up on the corner. Beverly, how's it going? Welcome in. Back to the line. Cross. Here's a long shot. Freddie, he's diving back and forth. Emojin, welcome in. Yeah, we got 3 games today. 3 games in a row. Here's Barzal. Nice pass coming across. Islanders walking in. Long shot gets blocked. Barzal trying to will it towards the net. Just can't get it there. Back down, long pass. Carolina going to break out. Going to come in, dumping it in deep as Drury's going to take a bump. Islanders in the middle. Drury turning, shooting. That one gets blocked. Islanders playing this one up. Going to bring it all the way down. Thank you for hitting those likes as you're coming in. Hit those thumbs up. Islanders trying to come out in front. It's there, and it's going to be tipped to the corner. Islanders just having trouble connecting.
These teams meeting in the postseason for the 2nd straight year. Hurricanes won last year's series in 6. We also swept the Islanders in 2019.
Here comes Carolina. Natchez with a long shot. Nice glove save there by Varlamov as Natchez coming real close. This has been a good battle so far. Goalie can use his head, his butt, or his elbow. Nobody cares as long as he keeps the puck out. That's right. That is absolutely right. Great quote there from Patrick Waugh.
Noah Dobson had a terrific regular season.
As the final 2, so I had kind of Rangers-Oilers. Rangers-Oilers. I'd love to see the Panthers get there, but I think the Rangers just have a team that's going to be tough to beat. Dave, what's going on? Welcome in. Going to play this one all the way down. Varlamov lets it go. Islanders through the neutral zone. They turn it over again. Now they have to regroup.
They sure have, Bruce, and that's
cannot connect with the pass. Canes are breaking everything up right now. Neither team is able to set anything up and get it going properly. A lot of turnovers. Coming around side of the net, banging and crashing. Islanders going to try again. Here they come. Pierre Engvall, ex-Toronto Maple Leaf, cutting across. Almost got smoked, cutting across the middle. Picked up here by Orlov. He's going to dump it in. Kind of a 2-hopper on Varlamov. He's going to stop that and play it along. Here come the Islanders. Islanders working up the middle. Horvat coming through, cycling around. They cannot get it to the point. There's an Islander tackle, but Carolina comes away with it. This coming around, back to the line, shot right in. Varlamov thinks he has it under his stick. He does, and this is going to get blown down. My prediction is Cup final, Knights against Canes. Knights against Canes. They're going to go to commercial break. I'll be honest, for the way the Knights manipulated the long-term IR and stacked up their team when Stone was out, and all of a sudden Stone comes back, I'm not a huge fan of the Knights. They're such a tough team. I hope somebody knocks them off along the way. Just saying. Just saying. I don't think Vegas deserves it. I'd love to see the Oilers get there. I'd just like to see a Canadian team get there. Whether it's the Oilers, whether it's the Canucks, whether it's the Jets, I'm okay with any of them. The Jets, they've been humbled by the Colorado Avalanche. The Avalanche, boy, did they have a couple big-time games there. So the Jets kind of have to regroup before tomorrow's game. That's going to be our early game tomorrow. We're going to have the Jets and the Avs. What a great series that has been. So we're going to have that going first thing in the morning. And then tomorrow evening is the Rangers Capitals. So going to be a lot of fun. Cormier, welcome in. Vegas is lame. was hoping Dallas would knock them off. Yeah, listen, I'd be okay with that. If Dallas can knock them off and then somebody bumps off Dallas, that would be good because the Stars are another team that just drive me nuts. They're so good this year, but they drive me so crazy. Vegas and Dallas, let's just get them out of the way. The only Vegas Knights fan I know is player Daniel Negreanu. So Daniel Negreanu, of course, Canadian poker player. He is very good. Vegas, Leafs Oilers would be Cam. That's what dreams are made of. Don't think it's going to happen this year, however, but you never know.
A good start. We heard Patrick Law
Triton.
interview to
Triton,
Sal
that's debatable.
So
Just
far.
kidding. Just kidding, Dallas.
And, yeah, they haven't gotten the result, but certainly looks like a group that understands.
Here we go,
what needs to
face
be
off
done
in
as far
the
as bringing the
Islanders
energy.
zone.
They've had
Trying to
some
come through.
opportunities early on, still not able to
Islanders
cash
off
in,
the
but
draw. They're
like
going to win. They're going to carry this ahead. 5.5 minutes to go here in period number 1. Driving it down. Pass back to the point in front. Islanders going to knock that one down.
And he moves the puck back down into the New York Islanders zone.
Yeah, Charles, that would be awesome. That would be very cool. Oh, Richard, that's cool. I'm glad to hear he's a nice guy.
Late in the regular season moved up to the line with Barzell and Horvath.
Racing down, Islanders can't get it in. Kane's able to turn it around all the way back down. 3 off play games.
5 minutes to go here in period 1.
Hyman 6 goals. John B just telling it like it is. Islanders trying to put this one deep. Shot right on. Freddie kicking out the right pad. Makes a nice save there. Just coming down, kicked away. Islanders back in the zone over the line. Taken away. This is going to come out to the neutral zone yet again. Going to come up. Kane's taking a bump, but Aho is going to play this one across. Svechnikov, little toe drag, shooting it in front. No tip. Here's another big blast. That one goes just wide. Holding it at the line. D'Angelo with a shot. Coming in front. Kane's can't get it to the net. Patrick, hello there. Welcome in. Hyman's revenge. Sounds like a horror movie. Kane's trying to get it out of the own end. And that's going to go out of play. So you get a whistle here. And then we are going to go 4 minutes. 4 minutes left to go in this first period. Canes were able to score. It's been an okay period, low shooting affair right now, 7-7. The Islanders have dominated in the faceoff circle and dominated in the hits category. They just cannot get one past Freddie Anderson right now.
That's everybody's question.
Toronto, yeah. Hank seems
Yeah,
to be
John, it was nasty. It was real nasty, but hopefully he's okay. I haven't heard anything today on it.
I think that Jim Montgomery had talked about the rotation being a
Especially had a disappointing season, but he's been good. Yeah, Hayden, he has.
You put in Omar,
Leo, how's it going? Welcome in. Let's go, Isles. Let's drop this puck. 4 minutes to go, period number 1. Kane's going to come across. Playing it up. They're going to tip this one down and in. Islanders in the corner. Looking to move it around the boards. Kane's going to cut it off. Putting it right back in. Stahl behind the net. Going to get this one over to Seth Jarvis. Jarvis spinning around in the corner. Going to play this around. Stahl can't get there. Coming in, pinching in is Orlov. Dobson behind the net for the Islanders can't get it. Now they do. They steal. They're going to work this up the right side. Clutterbuck passing it across. Walking in over the line. Islanders finally getting down deep in the Canes territory. Collision behind Freddie Anderson. Here's Pelech, long shot. Cannot put this one in.
He flips it out of the zone. With just over 3 minutes to go here in the first period.
Here's Carolina going to flip it out. They're going to bring this in the Islanders zone. Long pass across. Trying to go in there is Natchez. Natchez with a reverse hit. He's going to send it back to the point. Burns coming in. Cross ice pass. They shoot. Oh my gosh. How did that miss? Kotkaniemi was so close. Just putting this one wide. Ian, how's it going? Welcome in. TJ, welcome in.
eliminated the potential icing.
Again, as you're coming in, hit that thumbs up for us.
Now carried through center by Kotkaniemi.
All the way down. Varlamov watching it closely. Dobson going in the corner. He's going to take a bump. This coming all the way out. Islanders now down the left side. They're going to roll this one in. That should be some interference there. Kane's getting away with one. Barzal coming around in front. Martin Hook. Or sorry, Teravainen, excuse me, takes that away. Another takedown. Kane's being a little aggressive here. They got to be careful. Refs letting them play. Islanders coming right out in front of the slot. And a nice little stick lift there. Barzal spinning away. Barzal went to shoot and he fanned on it and the puck comes out. Kane's going to change up. Islanders have to tag up. It's going to be dumped down in the corner. 1:45 to go in period number 1. Dumping this one in, down in the corner again. Kane's defensively there. Islanders come crashing in. They try to put it to the slot. They cannot do it. And again, the Canes getting this one out. Islanders have to run back. Islanders really have dominated the play in this first period. They just cannot get it past Freddie Anderson. Cycling around. Here come the Canes again over the line, but it's offside.
With the Hurricanes leading the Islanders 1-0 late first period. A look at the odds from DraftKings Sportsbook.
So we'll see how this game is going to play out. You know, will the Canes be able to maintain this pace of play? Because right now the Islanders are controlling it. The Canes are just sitting back. We talked about the fast start. The Canes got that fast start. They got the goal. But now they're sitting back. They're relaxing a little too much. Canes player went home to Leafs.
That's why he was late getting across.
Oh, goodness.
Bad read for Varlamov. He got away with it.
In the corner, coming around, shot right on. Varlamov, I think, got a piece of that. Last minute in the first period of play here. This is going to be dumped in. Kane's going to get there first. Going to turn and look around. Angel, hello there. Welcome in.
Backhands in. Shots 9-7 in favor of the Hurricanes.
Bruins are playing some good hockey. They're playing dirty hockey, but it's their style and it's working for them. Wheeler comes back. He needs... So rumor has it, he is expected to play tonight. So what kind of role he will play? Will it be limited minutes? We're not sure. But Nylander is expected to be back in the lineup tonight unless something changes this afternoon.
They're weathering the storm.
30 seconds to go.
Neutral zone face-off. Engvall replaces Pagio up against Stahl.
Islanders winning another draw. They're going to bring this one around. Back to the line, playing this one up. Picked off in the neutral zone. Here come the Canes walking in over the line. Long shot. That's going to go wide. Canes are doing a great job stealing this puck. They're a little dirty with the flopping. But that's true, Angel. Everyone does in the playoffs. And we get an icing call with 13.3 seconds to go. It's all about trying to get calls, right? And right now, Boston is winning that battle for sure. But it's going to be a great game. All games today are going to be really, really, really good games. We have this game, of course, immediately after this game. We got the Panthers and the Lightning. And, of course, Leafs and Bruins tonight. 3 games in a row, 2 games tomorrow. It's going to be great. I'm hoping so, Angel. They've been playing like it. Back to the line. Canes coming across. Here's a blast, 91 miles an hour. And Varlamov is going to hang on to that one. WB, what's going on? Yeah, John B. And you know, the funny thing, I saw a video on social media with Swayman. He actually was expected to be drafted by the Maple Leafs. So he's definitely playing with a little bit of chip on the shoulder there.
Down to 7.7.
So here's a drop. Carolina back again. Here's a blast. That's going to go wide. And that's going to do it. This period is going to come to an end. Well, there's talks over Utah to take over the Phoenix franchise. Are there any plans for entirely new teams? So Richard, lots of conversations. Let's switch over to the intermission. I'll get back to that question in a moment, Richard. Let's go to the intermission, and we'll break everything down. Here we go, intermission time. Let's break everything down. There we go. All right. And this needs to refresh. Everything is so slow to refresh these days. All right, taking a look. Shots on net. The Islanders doing a good job, but Carolina pulls ahead right at the end here. 10 shots to 7. 15 hits to 5. Look at that for the Islanders. That is absolutely huge. 11 faceoffs, 1-5 for Carolina. But Carolina goes ahead on the power play, 1 for 1. 5 giveaways, Carolina, 6 for the Islanders. Giveaways, definitely an issue on both sides. And block shot numbers are doing well. 7 for Carolina, 4 for the Islanders. Mikey, what's going on? Welcome in. Ottawa should be moved to Hamilton. Wouldn't that be something? So to answer your question, there's a lot of conversation. Of course, Utah was the one that was ready to the most to take over, and that's why I think they were able to acquire the Arizona team and move them there when everything kind of fell apart in Arizona. But there's lots of talk about potentially going back to, Georgia and outside of Atlanta, another team going there. Of course, there's lots of talk. Houston, there's lots of talk of putting a team there. Nothing kind of concrete. Those conversations are really just getting up and going. So you never know. Arizona has the door open if they can build a new complex within the next 5 years. And if things get set up, the door is open for the Arizona Coyotes to return if they get everything set. And the clock is counting. They have 5 years from now to do it. So we might see some new teams coming over. There's no shortage of talent. Lots of great players around the league. The question is, they got to be mindful of divisions. They don't want to start bouncing teams around divisions and conferences. So they'll take their time and they'll evaluate, but we might see some new teams coming up over the next handful of years. Lewis, how's it going? I'm going to wear your Bork jersey tonight. Oh, Bork, he's so good. Bork on the Bruins was the best. I wasn't a fan when he went to Colorado, but loved him on the Bruins. So welcome in. For those who don't know me and we haven't met, my name is Sam. Thank you for joining us. You are earning points just by chatting along with us today. You can check your points at any time by doing !points in the chat. That'll tell you what you've earned. And then you can redeem different commands to use your points and bring graphics up on the screen, whether it's Islanders or Hurricanes, Panthers, Tampa, Leafs, Boston, all kinds of graphics that you can use to redeem to put up. That's right, Lewis. It's a hockey marathon today. We're going to be here all day. I got a couple of drinks, so when these are done, I'll have to go to the fridge and grab some more. And of course, we'll have to get the snacks out a little later. A little pat with the Doug Gilmore. love Dougie. Love Dougie. They put Marchand. Oh, interesting. Yeah, we'll look at the lineups a little bit later on tonight, because you never know as they're moving players around what is going to be the final lineup and what is not. Demon Eyes, how's it going? Bork used to eat at my dad's restaurant when he played junior and then would go back to Boston. Oh, that is cool. Very cool. Did you ever have a chance to meet him when he was there? NHL always entertains the 1/2 billion to buy in bit. Yeah, it's not cheap. It's crazy how the last 2 Canadian teams in the Stanley Cup were. Cam. It goes way back. Zambonis never seem to catch each other. This was the greatest find. This little Zamboni graphic. Oh, I was so happy. Whoops. I remember when we first discovered that, and I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. Lost Anchor, what's going on? Welcome in. Gamer Guy, New York not winning. You were too young at the time. Oh, You got a signed Bork stick. Sweet. I mean, those were the days, right? Boston with some unbelievable talent. Bork, Cam Neely, of course. Cam Neely was another one that was huge. But I'll be honest, I was never personally a huge Boston Bruins fan. And not because I was a Toronto fan. I didn't watch a lot of Boston games back in the day. And, you know, if you don't watch a lot of these teams, you don't gain an appreciation for them. Like in this season, I did not, and I did not pay a whole lot of attention to these two teams playing today, the Islanders and the Hurricanes. Obviously, you know, I saw them when they played the Maple Leafs and enjoyed those games, but I just wasn't a huge fan of these two teams. But they did great things this year. Yeah, that's exactly it. Put the video on Sportsnet and hang out here and listen to our audio. That's the way to do it. That is the way to do it. So we appreciate that. We like to have a lot of fun. We like to call the game our way, and this is going to be a good one. Dozer, what's going on? Welcome to the show. I'm a Flames fan, born in 90, but they won in 89. Oh, you just missed it, Travis. Just missed it. You know, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for the Maple Leafs to get it done. You know, I was lucky enough in 92, 93 when they had that run and they almost got close and Gretzky kind of robbed us. You know, I was close there, but that was as close as I've gotten. So I'm waiting. Of course, you know, we saw the Toronto Raptors. They won. That was exciting. I've seen the Toronto Argonauts win. I've seen the Blue Jays win 2 World Series. Now I just need to see these Maple Leafs do it. At least you get Tydomi Gilmore-Clark to sing the national anthem. Oh, that would be incredible, John. You know, Clark is always there. I'm sure Domi's always there. Those guys. I mean, we need those guys to wake this team up, get them going. In my opinion, Sam, my favorite Leaf player is Marner. Oh, Angel, listen, Marner is a good player, but he disappears in the playoffs. He is not a playoff performer. I really hope that Marner figures things out because he's been a big detriment. And I don't know how much longer he's going to be a Maple Leaf, to be honest. If you look back when he was hurt, when he had that, you know, bum ankle and he missed a bunch of games and the Leafs were playing without him and the media was always asking him about his ankle and what's wrong and when he's going to return. And you could see the frustration he has with the media. He's never really been a big media guy, never really been a big people person guy. And I don't know how much longer he's going to be here, to be honest. Refs Rob Leafs in 93. Yeah, it was brutal. Got a signed Leaf stick in 93, 94. The Leafs, an auction at TSN. Oh, Curtis, that's cool. Cherry, how's it going? Welcome in. That is very cool. I love signed memorabilia. I got some signed jerseys hanging on the wall downstairs. I love that stuff. It's so cool. I myself haven't gotten into anything other than jerseys, other than, you know, hockey cards and stuff. But I know some people that get like signed helmets and signed gloves and all that stuff. It's very cool. But right now I just got a couple jerseys myself. Gary Roberts made the... Yeah, oh my gosh. The way Gary Roberts played was incredible. He was such a tough guy, and he would go in and he would strike fear in you, right? He's a type of player that the Leafs kind of need today. You know, I kind of thought, you know, when we had Michael Bunting, I kind of thought Michael Bunting was very much a Gary Roberts, Darcy Tucker style of player where he would muck it up. He'd get under your skin. He'd score goals. But unfortunately, he kind of suffered the same fate as Nazem Kadri, where the refs just had a thing for him. The players' safety committee had a thing for him in Toronto and just didn't work out. When the Jays won the World Series, my lasting memory was beating the Phillies 15-14. That's crazy. I don't remember much about those games. I just obviously remember the home run. I remember the catch I remember some key moments, but it was pretty cool. And talking about other sports, Shaquille O'Neal is joining the TNT panel there on the intermission report, coming in pretending he's skating along. Shaq just walking through. That was really, really funny. Shaquille O'Neal, he is absolutely hysterical. I'd like to see him on ice. Bet you he can't skate. I did watch the 67 Cup winning game too. Oh, very cool. So Stays Sabres should have won that Stanley Cup. You know what, Sabres, I'm surprised they haven't. And I'm surprised they haven't done better, especially this season. They have a lot of good talent. They just weren't able to put it together. That Bunting is Roberts 2.0. Yeah, and, listen, I get, Carolina moved him for Gunsel. Gunsel, definitely a bit of an upgrade. Bunting's a great piece to have in Pittsburgh, have him play along with Crosby and some of their top players, because he'll protect them. He'll do some things. Bunting's going to have a bright future. He just needs to get utilized in the correct way. The way Bunting plays the game is definitely the way hockey used to be played. Nobody wanted to bid that high auction. Told me the same stick sold almost double. Wow. Sometimes, Curtis, that's the best way to do it. I have a Phil Kessel autographed Maple Leaf jersey, good old Uncle Phil, and it was the same thing. Phil was pretty much on his way out of Toronto, and nobody was bidding on it. So I got it for next to nothing. It was great. It was a steal of a pickup. Marner should be benched for someone who can play playoff hockey. Brian, what's going on? Welcome in. And I agree. Marner's a 90-point hockey player, right? He's making it, $11 million. He's a 90-plus point player. But for some reason, he just won't go in the corners. He won't go and make the big plays. He won't take the hit to make the play. That's something he's got to do. If you want to get in there, if you want to be successful, you got to put your body on the line. Now, that doesn't mean in ridiculous ways, but if there's a race for the puck and you can get there, but you're going to take a hit, take the hit, make the play. That's how you're going to end up being successful in this league. Marner's going to be an all-star regular season player, no doubt. But until he can kind of put 2 and 2 together, he's not going to be a playoff performer. And right now, that's exactly what Toronto needs to find, is they need to find some more playoff performers, because it's a struggle, right? It's a big struggle. Marner to Columbus to play with Gaudreau. So you send Marner to Columbus. Who would you want to get back? Who would your trade pickup be? Todd Stoudemire. Oh, yes. Todd Stoudemire was one of my favorite Blue Jay pitchers of all time. When he got in that fight and guy charged him down and he just suplexed him over, was awesome. Love Todd Stoudemire. And he gets some rest. Be back for all right, Angel. See you later. Appreciate you coming in. Of course, we're going to be here all day today. 3 games. This game, Panthers Lightning, starts at 5 o'clock, and then Leafs Bruins, that's going to be at 8 o'clock tonight. It's a hockey smorgasbord, a hockey marathon. It is going to be a whole lot of fun. So we're just waiting for them to come back. Again, the Islanders dominated this first period of play in most of the categories except the one that counts, except the one on the scoreboard. Marner for Tkachuk. Oh, boy. That would be a very interesting move. I don't know if Ottawa would do that, but Ottawa, they're in some trouble, right? They got to start making some moves. So that would be real cool. Imagine if Patrick Laine ended up coming to Toronto. Remember when Laine and Matthews were drafted and everyone thought Patrick Laine was going to be the better player, and he's been a bit of a bust. That would be interesting to put together, those two. You know, when we talk about the Carolina Hurricanes, and I'm kind of saving this for the second intermission, Carolina has to make a big run this year. This has got to be their year because they have a tremendous amount of unrestricted and restricted free agents going into the offseason. So they really need to kind of figure it out, because if they cannot make a good run this year, I have the sneaking suspicion that their team might look very different come next year. Now, that may not be a bad thing. That may not be a bad thing at all. It allows them a chance to completely redevelop the team. But the way they're playing right now, they're hoping to make a run this year and then worry about next year kind of come the offseason. But we're going to look at the teams at second intermission, who's a free agent, who's not a free agent, and, kind of see what these teams could look like next year. Duke, how's it going? Welcome in. Just popping over a brief, smash that. You got it. Go Leafs, go. That's going to be an absolute blast of a hockey game later on. Bon, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. It's going to be a great game. It's a great afternoon for hockey. Actually, it got a little cloudy. It was rainy here earlier this morning. I thought the sun was going to come out, but it's clouded over again. So it looks like the sun is not going to come out here. So what better thing to do? Forget about cleaning the house. Put your chores away. Time for hockey. Noah, how's it going? Welcome in. This game is off to a decent start. It's going to be interesting to see if the Islanders can increase the intensity in period number 2. They got to get on the scoreboard, and they got to do it quick. So they've adjusted. Looks like they've taken some shots on goal away. It was 10-7. They've now brought it down to 8-6. Dan, what's going on? Welcome in. Carolina keeps making it, but the gas tank runs dry. Brind'Amour is doing something right. Yeah, Brind'Amour, it's funny. Brind'Amour was one of those players, again, you wanted him on your team, but man, he drove you nuts when he was playing against you. He is definitely doing a great thing. April and October, 2 favorite months. Absolutely. Anytime you get all these sports going on, hockey, baseball, the NFL draft the other night, a lot of good things going on in the world of sport right now. So, no, I kind of disagree. I think Patrick Waugh's done a really good job. Patrick Waugh came in and totally turned this team around. I think it's because of Patrick Waugh's coaching that they were able to make a push and win a bunch of hockey games and get in the playoffs. Now, it doesn't hurt that Philadelphia was terrible down the stretch, and they kind of had an ultimate collapse. But they were able to push on, catch up to the wild card, move into third place overall. I think they did a great job down the stretch. This team was one that was not supposed to make the playoffs, and Waugh kind of turned them around. Yeah, Sorokin, he's kind of struggled. Varlamov at times has struggled. And we're just about set for period number 2. Let's get this going. All righty. Getting set for period number 2. We're going to bring this back up again. If you're just coming in, hit that thumbs up button for us. Hit that subscribe. As you can see, we are about 150 subscribers away from 18K. I'd love to be able to do that here today between all 3 games. So hit that like, hit that subscribe, and share us out. Drop our link on your social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Hit the platforms and say, come hang out with us here on the Samuel B12 experience. Now let's return to some hockey. Second period of play is now. Cool person, what's going on? Welcome in. Washington didn't help either with the last 2 weeks. That's for sure. All right, cool person. Hi-bye. Down in the corner. Chatfield taking out Anders Lee. Picking it up. Going to flip this out. Canes. Nice move to try and get around Dobson. Dobson with a quick stick gets back. Play this around in the corner. Jan, how's it going? Welcome in. Here come the Islanders. Pass up the middle. 3-on-3. Islanders going to walk in. trying to set this one around, get something going. Fashing playing this one deep. Kane's going to flip it back out in the neutral zone. Now they dump it into the Islanders zone. Varlamov has to come up and stop that one. Oh, awesome, cool person. Well, make sure you hit the subscribe because we have all your hockey coverage here. Oh, I got you. Yeah, no, I'm with you there. I wish they would have made it. I wish they would have made it instead of the Caps. Kane's playing this back in the Islander territory again. Trying to play this one up all the way down. D'Angelo has it in the Carolina zone. Going to bump it off the boards. Islanders coming in on the forecheck. Long pass down the left side of the ice. Going to be dumped in. Now Varlamov comes out to play it. In the corner, these guys digging away. Kirk, how's it going? Welcome in. Again, thank you so much for hitting those subscribes. We appreciate it. Stepping it over the line, going to play this around in the corner. Aho going to bring this one up down the middle. He's going to drop it off. Tried to bump it into the high slot there for D'Angelo. Could not get him the puck. Carolina in the neutral zone. Islanders very slow here. They're playing a very defensive box as Carolina brings us in offside. I'm a little kind of surprised here at how the Islanders have started this period. I figured they would come out very aggressive, and they just have not done so. So that's real bizarre.
Oh, I got Patrick Waugh screaming at the refs here, saying they missed too many men on the ice.
You know, this Islander team, they're down. I get about kind of playing calm, cool, and collected, but they got to get their energy up here real quick. Cool person, of course you can ask a question. At the red line, again, the Canes going to put this one down. Top is leaving at the end of the season after 9 years, 8 trophies. Oh, wow, Richard. That always is going to make for a big change. I hope so, Noah. That's going to be our game number 2 today. Of course, we have 3 games on the schedule today.
We'll get a look at what happened to Sebastian Aho. And
so Aho takes a cross check high up on the back. He goes right to the bench in some serious discomfort. And he kind of says, "What the heck?" But that wasn't the words he used.
I don't think there's much to it, Bush. Playoff hockey.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Jan is getting the brooms out, getting ready for the sweep.
36 goals, 89 points.
Lots of time still to go.
He certainly could.
Well, I think it's important that you got to let the offensive players know it.
Yeah, Vancouver had one of the best seasons in the league this year. But absolutely, they should be in for sure. Here come the Islanders up over the corner, trying to walk in. Carolina doing a great job with the stick. Getting it back to the line. Dobson's going to hang on to it. Cross-ice pass, looking for a deflection. It's not there. This coming all the way back down the ice. Natchez playing it across. Going to the net. Waiting for the return pass. Came too late. Varlamov got a piece. Back to the line. Right up the middle with a big blast. That one gets blocked. Burns is going to grab, turn, and put this one back down in the corner. Islanders with it. They're going to pass this one up the middle. Now they're going to bring it back and regroup as both teams making some changes. Here's a pass up. Islanders walking into the zone, dropping it back. Nelson has it taken off his stick. Carolina's going to turn and go. Gensel, takes a shot as he comes into the corner. Aho going in with a hit. Puck is under a fallen Islander player. They're trying to dig it out, and they do. Svechnikov throwing it around, intended to get it to Gunsel in front. Didn't connect.
Taken away by Gensel.
This coming all the way down the ice. Carolina back with it, going to turn this one around.
Yeah, he talked about
Carolina making a nifty little move there to create some space.
He's building with Sebastian Aho, but I think more importantly for Gensel, it's not only that.
Yeah, they did. I tried to go to bed early last night, so I didn't watch the full game, but they played pretty well.
fit for this Carolina team, just the way that he plays and the way Carolina plays, right? They shoot pucks, they retrieve pucks, they shoot, it's a rinse and repeat, and I think he's just one of those guys that he's not just going to, after retrieving it, just
Sorry, 1 second.
Throw the puck away. He can make plays under pressure. Just a great ad for the Carolina Hurricanes, and he's forming good chemistry with Sebastian Aho here so far.
He had unbelievable chemistry with Sidney Crosby, who loved playing with Gensel. Gensel has the championship pedigree. Now Jarvis. Here's Martinook, unable to get it past Bortuzzo. Puck comes back out to Chatfield. Now Orlov for Chatfield. Chatfield shot blocked and then
Big shot, nice cover up there. Yeah, the problem, Saul, how's it going? Welcome in. The problem is, you know, Demko, they're saying he may not return for the series, so that's going to be a potentially huge blow. I mean, it is a huge blow, but, you know, Demko, hopefully he's okay. And should the Canucks get out of the first round, hopefully Demko can come back. But yeah, that's a big blow.
Provided you have the mindset and the determination to play that type of game.
Great mind. And
so Gunsel, 1 goal and 3 assists in this series. He's played real good. Scramble draw. This is going to come back. Romanov playing this one up. He came back, then got injured again. Yeah, and he only played, what, 1 or 2 games and then got hurt. Cameron, how's it going? Welcome in. Yes, they can, Cameron. We'll be covering that game tomorrow night. We're here for 5 games in a row. Well, not in a row, but 3 games today in a row, 2 games tomorrow. Lots of hockey this weekend. Playing this one around. Canes trapping it in the Islanders zone. Long shot there by Burns, looking for a tip. Coming around, Kuzi. Again, the Islanders sitting back on their heels here. I'm shocked. Here's a long shot. That one gets blocked, coming all the way back. Freddie out to play it. He's going to give it over to Mr. Burns. Playing this one up. Carolina winding. Here they go. On the move. Good speed. Coming up to Natchez over the line. Going to drop it to the point. Natchez looking for the return pass. In the corner, Adam Pelech going to play this along. Going to reverse it back the other side. Carolina just too strong right now. Islanders having trouble getting it out of their own end. Giles, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to the show. If you're just coming in, make sure you're hitting that thumbs up for us. Hit that like. Trying to get up to 100 likes today. And, of course, hit that subscribe. We have all your NHL coverage all weekend long. This coming down into the corner. Back to the line. Little trip. No call. Carolina got with one there. Racing in over the line. Coming around. Curling. Shooting. And a nice stop there by Anderson. Carolina coming back, moving around. Thank you so much for hitting those likes. Appreciate it. And that's going to be knocked down with a high stick, so we're going to get a face-off. Nothing really doing here in period number 2. You know, I got to be honest. The first period had so much intensity, and things have really dried up here. Thank you so much, Giles. Appreciate it. You know, they came out in the first period. Both teams were moving around. 20 hits for the Islanders, only 8 hits for Carolina. 80% face-off win percentage for the Islanders. That is huge. The Islanders, they're doing those little things right, but they're losing the puck battles. They're not skating to try and get this puck. Now, if I'm down 1-0 almost halfway through the game and I need to win, it's a must-win, I'm kind of bringing it a little bit. I'm trying to get in here and make some plays. I'm shocked how they're sitting back so much. Could have went to the Islanders, giving UBC. Oh, Cameron. That would be fun. It's always fun to go to a playoff game. It's pretty sad for Demko. Yeah, cool person. I agree. I'd like to see Demko get in there and get back. Hope he is healthy for sure. It's all Noah. That's right. It's all about the puck battles in the playoffs, right? You got to be able to win those little battles. The teams that win the games usually come from those little battle wins along the boards. Corey, how's it going? I think Lee is going to get on board here. Book it. Book it. Let's see. I mean, that would be absolutely huge if the captain could step up and put one in to tie this game up. Again, the Islanders are doing the statistical things well. They're just, I don't know what it is. Like, they're just not skating. So we're coming back from commercial break, getting things set to rock and roll.
Freddie Anderson, 4th straight start.
Freddie Anderson, look at that. Since 21-22, a 1.87 goals against with a minimum of 10 games. Freddie Anderson leading all goaltenders in that category.
For Anderson, obviously health has been a concern for him over the years, but
right, winning everywhere but the scoreboard. That's tough. Here come the Islanders down behind the net, trying to come around in front. Islanders with possession, taking a little bit of a hit there. Carolina getting it to the half boards, trying to pull this one out. Islanders hold that one in, playing it up high in the corner. Now this Islander team is starting to play. Here's a pass back with a shot. Knocked down in front. Good job hanging it in. Holding on to it. Zizekas off the boards. Back to Zizekas. Dobson. Here's a shot. Freddie seeing that the whole way, making a nice save. And there's Barzal. Barzal with a great little play to get it in the corner, whipping it out to Horvat, and Horvat with a nice shot. A beauty of a save.
You know, there isn't a panic to his game, and even though the Islanders with a good shift in
so cool person, the Canucks games they've been playing really late. So we have our weekend game set. We'll have to see what the schedule is going to be like for next week. They haven't released a lot of the times of the games yet, so we'll take a look. We'd love to get a Canucks game in. We'd love to get an Oilers game in. This coming back around. Trying to dig this one out. Here's Svechnikov, pass across, hits the back skate. So after this game, we're going right to Florida Panthers, Tampa Bay Lightning, and then our third game today will be the Boston Bruins and the Toronto Maple Leafs. So 3 games today. Tomorrow we have the Winnipeg Jets and the Colorado Avalanche. Is our early game, and our late game is going to be the Rangers and the Capitals. Jam play in front, the Islanders almost put one in. Unbelievable.
Some great chances for the Islanders, but it remains a 1-0.
Islanders coming super duper close there. Freddie keeping that one out. Wow.
To the left of Anderson.
Down in the corner. Again, Burns going to pick this one up. He's going to flip this one out and down the ice. Islanders regrouping. Going to cut through the middle. Trying to bring this one in up over the line.
Burns knocks the puck up the boards. Kept alive by McLean.
Here's Romanov with a shot and a glove save by Freddie Anderson. You know Freddie's glove is fire, and he makes a huge save there. Excellent stop. Pajot had a chance side of the net, and he got it in front for Lee. And Lee, he went forehand, backhand, and he just couldn't get it up over the leg of Anderson. Anderson coming up with a monster save, which was pretty darn good. Islanders all-time point leader John Tavares still there. Of course, that's versus Carolina, 41 points. JT hanging on to lots of records and leaderboards for the Islanders.
Just hope that for the Islanders,
face off in Carolina territory.
Is not setting in. They're getting some opportunities, but not able to cash in. The last thing you want is to see a group get frustrated, only one shot away from tying this thing up.
The Islanders going to win it back to the line.
Islanders have won 19
trying to come across.
Face-offs.
Going to move this one up, down in the corner. There's another little hit, and the Carolina Hurricanes going to steal some stick lift. The Islanders almost had a chance, but they could not come through. We got a face-off here as the Islanders did just come in offside. So let's go Islanders chance starting to break out here. What does the game look like for you? I'm watching it on Sportsnet in my location.
I mean,
So Sportsnet is actually showing the TNT sports coverage.
He won over 500 games in his NHL career. I mean, one of the great competitors that we've seen play.
The Islanders going to dig it free, coming across. They're going to hammer this one right in.
We had a look at the odds from DraftKings Sportsbook.
Now it's going to bump out over the line. Long pass. Almost a breakaway pass. And they steal Natchez. He comes in and steals. Varlamov played it ahead. Carolina back to the line. They're going to put this one deep. Hits the side of the net. Trying to spin around. The Islander player falls over the top of Kotkaniemi. And now here's Pelech. He's going to move the puck ahead. Walking in over the line. Islanders. They're starting to set it up. Carolina doing a decent job defensively right now. Spinning around. Here's a shot and they score! The Islanders surprise Freddie Andersen turning and taking the shot. What an unbelievable play. And it's Matty Barzal. Is he going to get the goal? Did he take the shot? Barzal spun, or was this deflected in front? I think this is deflected just in front of Freddie. I think Cizikas got a piece. Barzal switching to deke around Shea, getting the shot off. It went off the post and in. So we're going to have to wait for the official register of the goal. Right now it's registered to Barzal. I'm not sure if it was tipped or not in front. But we got a tie game. It's all tied up. Everyone's back into this one now. Freddie flipped. Back with it. Cycling to bring this one around. Islanders in the high slot with a shot. Freddie makes the save. 9 minutes to go. 9 minutes to go. Islanders seem to have some pep in their step. Bringing this one down in the corner. Triton will worry about that when the time comes. Here's a 2-on-1. Carolina, here's a shot. Orlov. Nice save. Varlamov. Big rebound coming across in front. It's an empty net. Carolina trying to jam it in. They cannot. This one is kept out. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. Welcome to the channel and the community. We appreciate you. Varlamov with a monster save. Kane still coming. Burns, what a move. Going short side, and that one doesn't go in. Here's another shot, misses the net. Holy cow. Real deal, what's going on? Welcome in. Here they come around. Cool person, this is real. We're talking real time right now. Back to the line. Carolina. Cross ice. Here's Burnsy. Burns passing in front. This is stolen by the Islanders. We got a penalty coming up. So they're going to take a commercial break. And we got a minor penalty for slashing coming up. So Matty Barzal, he does get credit. Noah Dobson by the Islanders, by the way, is the one taking the penalty. So the Canes are going to go on the power play. Matty Barzal. Unbelievable. Good for him. The Islanders, they were struggling. And Barzal, with his leadership, makes a beautiful play. Picking up his first. And he deserves it, right? He is so good. So good. So underrated. And this is going to be from Pelech. Pelech picking up his second assist. And Horvat. Horvat getting only his first point. Which is crazy. I hate autocorrect so much. There we go. So we've got that in. Again, if you're just joining us, welcome to the channel. Do me a favor, make sure you're hitting those thumbs up for us. And of course, hit that subscribe. We're going to be here all day. We got this game. We got the Leafs and Bruins. We got the Panthers and the Lightning. We got games all day long. So hopefully you're going to be able to hang in with us and have a whole bunch of fun. 5 games in 2 days. We're breaking it all out. Dallas, how's it going? Welcome in. Rick in the house. What's going on, Rick? Welcome in. Great to see you. And again, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. Like I said, 5 games in 2 days. Tomorrow we have the Avs and the Jets and the Rangers and the Caps. So 2 tomorrow, 3 today. It's a great day for hockey. Let's get ready to rumble as we're just coming back from commercial break. Varlamov putting up some big saves, some big stops. Welcome in, Rick. 2 Ricks in the house. Welcome into one and all. If you're watching along on a TV or Ninja watching, thank you for supporting our channel, being a part of the community. This one coming around all the way back. Freddie gonna set this one up. Here they come. Burns, he's gonna turn, drop pass back. Gonna hit the line, coming across. Canes, look out, almost had it stolen. Burns is able to go back and pick up this loose puck. He's gonna roll it back. Here they come. Carolina Hurricanes up over the line. Flipping this over, turning, spinning, back to the line. Burnsy with it. They are on the power play. Back to Burns. Canes want to take that lead again. Side of the net. Svechnikov back to Burns. Gunsel in the high slot, turning, shooting. That one's going to go wide. It was blocked. This coming around far side. Dragos, hello, welcome in. Here's a shot, big block there. Canada, Switzerland tomorrow at noon. Lots of hockey this weekend.
Back out to the point for Burns. Sebastian Aho defended by Clutterbuck.
Aho spinning around, down low, back to the line. Burnsy taking a look. Here's a shot, side of the net now. And that one's going to be deflected up and at a play. New York Islanders doing a nice job defensively. Killing off the penalty, getting in front of the lanes, not allowing some crisp passes to go in. Dobson a slash right on the hands of Aho. And that's what was called. You got to watch the slashes to the hands. They're calling that more often than they're not. Pajot and to take the draw for the Islanders.
Down to 41 seconds remaining on the Dobson minor.
Going to play this back. Can't hold it in. This hops over Kotkaniemi's stick and comes all the way back down. Here comes Shea. He's going to go up the middle. Now passes over to the left. Up. No, he doesn't go over the line. He passes it back. Carolina. Nice move. Coming across. Big time save by Varlamov. Broken stick lying in the high slot. Saucer pass over the broken stick. Going back across. Kotkaniemi should have shot it. He's going to move the stick out of the way. Passing it back across. Carolina shooting. Nice save there. Power play is going to expire. Puck comes out in the slot. They can't shoot it. Power play is expired. Coming across with a one-timer. Varlamov with a big save. In the high slot again. Another shot. That goes just wide. Dragos, I don't know. The Islanders have been picking it up here in this second period. The way they played in the first, I thought Carolina might hang on to it. But this has been all Islanders in this second period. Kane's going to bring it to the line. They're going to dump this one in. Varlamov out of his net. Look out. He's going to get attacked. Carolina trying to bring it out. And again, it's stolen around behind the net. Kane's coming in on the forecheck. Islanders working the boards. Going to try and get this one out. They do. To race all the way down. Anders Lee has it. A man coming in front. Trying to go 5-hole. They can't. Fanning on the pass across. Islanders creating some good opportunities. They cannot just pull the trigger, though. They can't pull the shots off. Here's the Canes. A long pass up ice. That's going to miss its intended target. Islanders going to move this around. Canes coming in to steal. And again, get hauled down. The officials, for the most part, have been letting them play. There it comes back across. Dobson going to drop this off. Return pass. Cannot connect.
On the pass from Fasching. Now Burns stepped into by Palmieri. Aho settles the puck down. Carried through center by Orlov.
Trying to get this one across.
Cross-ice pass. Shot from the left circle.
Shot right on. Very, very close. Hang on 1 second.
Back out for Orlov. And now across to D'Angelo. D'Angelo shoots. Varlamov got a piece of it. Orlov keeps it alive. Back out for Aho. Here's D'Angelo. Now Gensel keeps the puck in.
All right. Diving play. Nice. Here come the Islanders. One man back to beat. Shoots. Freddie gets a piece.
D'Angelo is back defending. Now Nelson
Turning around. Barzal trying to come through. Carolina
Great action.
being a little loose in their own end.
Tempo down here, guys. It's pretty fast. You just
There's
let the
coming back
skill
free.
that's on demonstration right now. Just the two-way action.
Long pass up. They're going to flip this one in. Islanders trying to fend off the Carolina Hurricanes as the Hurricanes coming in on the attack right now. Hurricanes bumping it out, trying to connect. They hold it in at the line just barely. 3:33. This game is flying by. Not a lot of whistles at all. This is going to be bumped out. Again, Islanders in the neutral zone. Going to flip this through. Bo Horvat going to put it in deep. Cizikas going in with a hit. Carolina going to move it to the line and out. Islanders at the red line, at the center line. They're going to play it back. Both teams exchanging some players. They certainly are, Rick. The Islanders are playing a really, really solid hockey game today. Barzal going to bring this one in. Flip across, trying to knock it out of the air was Horvat. Couldn't connect. The Islanders starting to win those little battles that we talked about earlier. This one being thrown across. If you're just coming in and joining us, welcome. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Hit that like button for us. We're almost at 100 likes. It's free to do, and it helps us out. And, of course, hit that subscribe as well. Down low in the corner, Pelech is going to take a big hit right on the number. Islanders looking to pass it ahead. They do a little too far out of the reach. Pierre Engvall, he's going to come in. And he was there first, but the refs blow it down as icing. I don't necessarily agree with this one. I thought Pierre Engvall was in there ahead of the Carolina Hurricane player and Patrick Waugh, given that smirk coming across. Wow. That was very, very, very close.
Perceived missed calls can be big moments in games when you have defensive zone faceoffs.
Well, when I see this camera angle, it looked pretty even. I think maybe Carolina just outbeat it. Now the Hurricanes getting waved out of the draw. Jordan Stahl comes out. Martin Hook goes in.
They are not chanting Engvall.
The Engvall chants circulating the arena. The officials picking up some remnants of a broken stick down in the corner. There have been a lot of broken sticks in these playoffs. A lot.
That ensued after the Islander crowd is charged up.
Reflexive welcome in. Islanders off the draw. They're going to bump this one ahead. Now they're going to carry it down the left side. Little deflection in. Carolina, though, back to get the puck. It's Stahl. He's going to take a bump. This is going to come up to Orlov. Orlov, long pass across. Stahl dropping it off. Cross-ice pass. Trying to get it across. Couldn't do it. Jarvis was there. Back to the line. Chatfield with a shot. Deflection. Goes over behind the net. Varlamov didn't see it. Bounce pass back to the line. Chatfield. He goes cross-ice pass. A lot of long passes for the Hurricanes. Got to cycle this down low. Stahl going in the corner. He goes in hard with Bo Horvat. This is going to be picked up by Fasching. He's going to play it to the line, not out. Chatfield holding it in. High slot. Here's a shot knocked down right in front. Varlamov made a couple of quick saves there. My goodness. I've been really good. Thank you for asking. Rob, how's it going? Icing call waved off here. Rob, I'll be honest. For me, the outcome of this game is somewhat irrelevant. I'm always happy to see a sweep. But right now, the Islanders are playing solid hockey game. Down in the corner, bumping and crashing. Carolina trying to pull it away. Big pull down there. Islanders got away with one. Less than a minute left to go in period number 2. This is going to set up an unbelievable third period. In front, Carolina coming across. The Islanders steal. Cross ice. Here's a long shot. That one doesn't get through. Cycling it back again. Here's another long shot. Varlamov is down. It's there in front. Cross ice pass. He had to take it on his backhand. 2-pad stack. Saved by Brock Nelson. Nelson coming across with the 2 shin pad stack. The Canes are firing shots all over the place. 20 seconds left to go. Again, if you're just coming in, hit that thumbs up for us. Penalty going up. Hand goes up. Carolina's going to take one. Finally, they've got a lot. They've gotten away with a lot. The Islanders just hanging on, so this is going to kill the period. The horn is going to go, and here's Nelson at the horn. He's going to throw a little cross check, and that's going to draw a crowd. Nelson's got to be careful. You have a power play upcoming. You don't want to be thrown out. You don't want to get one as well and negate that play. And I think that's what some of his teammates are saying as well. The linesman going to separate these.
You mentioned, Kenny, the Islanders spend a lot of time in their own zone.
So Aho with the trip, he's going to go to the box. So, all right, so they just announced the minor for the trip. Just waiting to see if anything else is going to get called. It doesn't look like it. So power play coming up to start period number 3. What a fun hockey game this has turned out to be. It started a little slow, and the second period started off slow, but boy, oh boy, did it pick up here in the second half of the second period. That was a real banger, shall we say. If you're just coming in again, this is the first of 3 hockey games for us today. We got this one, then up above, we got Tampa, Florida, then this way, Boston, Toronto. All 3 of those games we have you covered for today. Tomorrow we're back with 2 hockey games. The Jets and the Avs and the Rangers looking for the sweep over the Capitals. 5 games, 2 days. It's going to be awesome. I wouldn't have it any other way. So thanks for being a part of what we do. Thanks for being a part of this community. All right, 20 shots for the Canes, 14 for the Islanders, 27 hits for the Islanders, 13 for the Canes. Look at the faceoffs. 23 faceoff wins to 5. That is massive. 23 to 5. 1 for 2 on the power play. My gosh. And then, of course, the Islanders will get their first power play opportunity coming up in the third period to start. 13 giveaways, though, for the Islanders. That's not a good number. 5 for Carolina. And block shots, 10 to 12. So decent blocked shot numbers. And overall, it's been a good game. The start of this period, I thought, why are the Islanders coming out and playing so low, so slow? Why are they really slowing things along? Well, boy, oh boy, did they step it up the second half of this period in a big way. Still, though, only 8 shots for the Islanders in that period, which is not good when you're playing from behind and you're trying to win an important hockey game. They got to put up more shots than that. 20 minutes of hockey left to go in this one, and it's going to be a doozy. Let's go. Let's take a look. We talked at the last intermission that we were going to kind of break down this Carolina team. What potential is this Carolina team going to look at next year? Let's say they can't win the cup. Maybe they get into the conference final and lose. Who is going to be able to return? What work is this Carolina group going to have to do? Well, they have a ton of unrestricted and restricted free agents. First, Taro Teravainen. He's an unrestricted free agent. 29 years of age, making $5.4 million this year. Jake Gunsel. He's an unrestricted free agent. 29 years of age, making $4.5 right now that he's getting paid from the this team. Kuznetsov they have for 2 more years. Marty Necas, who has been fantastic. He's a restricted free agent. 25 years of age, he's making $3 million. Jordan Martinhook, he's 31, making $1.8 million. He's an unrestricted free agent. Then we start going into some of the, the smaller contracts, those rookie contracts that are all restricted. Jack Drury's a restricted free agent. Seth Jarvis is a restricted free agent. Ryan Suzuki's a restricted free agent. Max Comtois is a restricted free agent. Steven Nosen is an unrestricted free agent. Those are all the forwards. So they're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're going to have 9 roster players under contract last year for the forwards. The defense is just as crazy. Orlov, Slavin, and Burns are all under contract for one more year. Then they're all unrestricted. But Brady Shea is an unrestricted free agent. He's 30 at 5.25. Brett Pesce is an unrestricted free agent. He's 29 at $4 million. Anthony D'Angelo's 28. He's an unrestricted free agent at 1.675. Some of the younger D, Scott Morrow, he's still under contract. Dylan Coughlin is a restricted free agent, and Jalen Chatfield is an unrestricted free agent. So the Hurricanes have a lot of decisions to make when this is done. Of course, what are they going to do, right? Once July 1st hits, when all these UFAs become available, are they going to attempt to sign them all before? That's a lot of contracts to get done. Or are they going to kind of let them go and try and rebuild the team? It's going to be very interesting to see what they're going to do. Gordon, hello there. How's it going? Rick, yes, Sam Reinhart. I mean, that is one of the big unknowns going into this offseason, right? He is an unrestricted free agent. He is obviously going to get a huge payday. But Sam Reinhart, I mean, I'm surprised the Panthers let it get to this point where he is a UFA. Now, I don't know if they've had conversations. I haven't looked into it too much. But boy, oh boy, he made $6.5 million this past year. He's 28 years of age. So there's enough term there. You could give him a big deal. Carter Verhaeghe is a free agent the following year, right? So depending on what you give Reinhart, Verhaeghe, he's a 40-goal scorer, and he right now is at just over $4 million. So it'll be interesting to see what they give Reinhart. And with Verhaeghe coming up just after that, he's going to expect a big raise as well. So the Panthers are going to have some interesting contracts to sort out. PJ, how's it going? Welcome in. Hurricanes have one of the top GMs in the league and a billionaire owner. That's true. However, they still have to get it done within the cap. So they can spend up to the cap, but it's a matter of how you spread that money around and how you get those deals done. That's a lot of contracts to negotiate, from the end of the playoffs, depending on how far you go. Ida, welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Hello from Wallace. Roger, how's it going? Welcome in. Great to see you. Thanks everybody for joining us today for game one of our triple header. That's right, triple header. Coming up at 5 o'clock, it is going to be the Florida Panthers and the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Panthers looking to go for a sweep there as well. So lots of hockey. Verhaeghe is clutch. Yeah, he has been clutch. He's been absolutely incredible. Love seeing what he's been able to do. So if this game does go to overtime, we will stick with it as long as we can. When puck drop comes for we'll make the decision. We'll see how things are going. At some point, we will switch over to the Panthers Lightning if this goes into overtime. Of course, once this stream is done, it will take you right into the next, so you don't have to go anywhere. Yeah, triple header. That's right. Triple header today. Double header tomorrow. Lots of hockey to go. So cannot wait for the playoffs. So we kind of broke down the Carolina Hurricanes. Let's break down and look at the New York Islanders and what do they have coming up this offseason? Because again, Patrick Waugh coming in, made a big push. They got a lot done in a short period of time. Looks like their top players are all still signed for a little while longer, so it doesn't come down to the kind of shorter end of their roster. Cal Clutterbuck is a UFA. Matt Martin is a UFA. So with the enforcer role kind of diminishing, it'll be interesting to see if they keep one or both. Of course, Clutterbuck is 36 years of age, Matt at 34. So they're not going to have a lot of time left. We get into, and then just a bunch of rookie contracts, a bunch of restricted free agents. On the D side, a D side is where they have some decisions to make. Mike Riley's a UFA. Robert Bertuzzo's a UFA. Sebastian Aho's a UFA. Robin Salo is a UFA. And, of course, that's the New York Islanders Sebastian Aho, not to be confused with the Carolina Hurricanes Sebastian Aho. So they'll have some decisions to make in how they kind of improve their team. But both of these clubs, the Islanders and the Hurricanes, have some decisions to make. That is for sure. Ovechkin. We're going to see him tomorrow night as the Capitals trying to stay alive with the Rangers. Ovechkin trying to will that Ranger team to be successful, or the Capital team, to be successful, but they're having a hard time with those Rangers. All right, let's see. Who y'all got? So iDance, welcome in. Who do you have, iDance? Who is your pick? If the Islanders can continue to do what they're doing, they could win this game, right? The Islanders can absolutely win this game. They're winning faceoffs. They're hitting. What they're not doing is getting good quality of shots on net. They started winning the little battles in the corners, and that's what allowed them to come out and score the goal, right? So they started winning those little battles. That is a big deal. They got to continue to do that, but they have to be careful. They have to be careful because too many aggressive attacks, if that leads to mistakes, Carolina will punish them. So they really need to watch it. Now, Carolina taking that trip right at the end of the period, the Islanders are going to start the third on the power play, and that's going to give them a chance to come in and strike first. So, boy, oh boy, if the Islanders can go ahead on this power play, that's going to set things up for a real interesting third period. Watch Tampa Islanders and Capitals come back. Yeah, right? Wouldn't that be something? Utah team has a lot of cap space. Yeah, and you know what, Curtis, the new owners of that Utah group, the Ryan Smith group, they've already said they're planning on big changes. So they're going to go after some pretty big free agents. Maybe they make some small trades to get rid of some players, but they're going to go out and they're going to make a move, right? Don't forget, Arizona, when they were the Coyotes, they didn't spend a whole lot of money, right? They kept things pretty cheap. Let's just call it the way it is. They didn't spend a ton. They weren't making a lot of money, so that's the type of team they have to put out there. The Utah owners want to come in and they want to make a splash like Vegas did. When Vegas came into the league, they wanted to make a splash. They wanted to show they're a contender right out of the gate, and they did that. The Seattle Kraken had a bit of a different approach, right? Their first season wasn't so good. Second season was much better. This third season was kind of mediocre. But Utah, I think, has that Vegas mentality where they want to come in and make a huge splash and make a big difference right away. But when we talk about these two teams in these playoff matchups, these two teams actually match up well for each other. Should the New York Rangers go on to the next round, and should either of these teams match up, it is going to be a pretty good series. The Islanders and Rangers, anytime you get two New York teams playing against each other, you know it's going to be good. Carolina has a team that stacks up well for the Rangers, and it'll be a big-time battle of the goaltenders, right? Freddie Anderson has been playing very, very, very well. Go Sports Saturday all day. That's right, all day sports. Gotta love it. Good old hockey marathon, and that is exactly what we're here for. Peter, how's it going? Welcome in. They got cash. They got a lot of cash. They're going to spend that cash. If you're just coming in, hit that thumbs up. We're 7 likes away from 100 likes for this game, so we appreciate it. And, of course, when we start the next one, we're going to start from scratch again, and we're going to ask you to hit that like all over again. So we appreciate it so very, very much. All right, let's check here. We got just a few minutes to go before period number 3. So now that we're tied up, the way this game has been going, who do you think? Who do you think is going to take this? The Islanders, are they going to win? Or is it the Hurricanes? Are they going to win? Drop it in the chat. What are your thoughts? Who is going to take this hockey game? Who do you think comes out on top? KJ, how's it going? Welcome in. Win for the Canes. Going for those Canes. Dallas in trouble. Vegas stone his spleen. Yeah, right? There's no way his spleen is healed. No way. Oh, Islanders and OT. You're going Canes and 5. Interesting. Islanders in OT. Canes in 5. That was my original pick too. Canes in 5 is what I had. T-Roy, what's up? Going with the Canes. Thinking the Canes are going to pull this one out. All right, KJ, you don't have to spam everything, buddy. PJ, how's it going? Islanders have no depth. Fade in the third. We'll see. We'll see what they come out to be. Will they continue? I mean, they did. We saw a couple of nights ago, right? They were up 3-0. And you're right. They did fade away. Carolina, bang, bang, bang. Scored, 4 in a row to take the lead and ultimately then put in an empty netter to win 5-3. So you're right. They do kind of fade away a little bit. So it will be very interesting to see how this game plays out in the third period. I'm excited. This is going to be a doozy. And this is just the first game today, of course. Florida-Tampa is coming up next on the docket. That's going to be in just over an hour from now. And then we'll be switching over to there. And then we wrap it up tonight with Toronto and Boston. So 3 great games. 100 meat chickens, 200. Wow, that's a lot. I want more hockey, not less. Let's go, Isles, Caps, and Lightning. Curtis wants to keep it going. That would be pretty darn cool. Of course, later today. No, I'm not going to spoil it. Should I spoil it? Nah, I'm going to wait. I almost spoiled it. Bump, what's going on? Go Boston. Tez coming in for the Canes, going for the Hurricanes. I love when we get fans of all different teams coming together. That game tonight is going to be crazy. But right now we are trying to close this one out. The one time I root for Bolts, they get swept. That's really funny. I would be A-okay for the Lightning to get swept. If the Islanders can extend and the Caps can extend, if only one team today completes the sweep, I'm A-okay if that is the Tampa Bay Lightning. I would like nothing more. And of course, for today's elimination games, we have a brand new redeem sweep to break out the brooms.
Let's go.
Just in case. Joseph coming in with that subscribe. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. Welcome to the community. There it is, breaking out the broom, sweeping up that ice. Getting things ready to go. Now, you too can bring graphics up on the screen. You can check your points by doing exclamation mark points. You earn points simply by being here in the chat. And you can put in commands to bring up your favorite mascots, your favorite cheering devices. Triton bringing up the Thunderbug. We got the dragon in the house. And we are getting set. Period number 3 just around the corner. I don't remember what my Hurricanes command is. There it is. Love it. All right, let's get ready. Third period. It's coming right up. We are tied at 1s, looking to close this one out strong. Again, thank you everybody for being here. We're 5 likes away. 5 likes away. Hit that like, and of course, hit that subscribe. Islanders going to start this third period on the power play. Kane, Sebastian Aho in the box. So let's see what the Islanders can do.
grab the lead here in game 4.
Scramble draw. Kane's going to bring this one back. They're going to dump this one in along the boards. Islanders back to set it up. Dallas bringing out the Hulkster. And that's what we have here. Big time battle royale. Coming up the ice, dumping it in. Canes can intercept. They're going to clear this one out. That's not a good start for this Islander power play.
Nelson, Barzal, and Horvat on the ice. Opening minute of the third period. In a 1-1 game. Horvat for Nelson. Horvat back up to Palmieri at the right point.
Back at the line, Islanders working this one through.
Met by Martinook. Puck sent ahead by Slavin, and Martinook
And again, they clear it down the ice. Excellent job. Excellent work.
Right there. I think the out was to go indirect off the wall up to the point.
Here comes the Islanders. Islanders, Dobson going to drop it back. Coming up over the zone.
Tremendous pressure on Barzal.
There you go, Dallas. Nice.
Here's Dobson. Just under a
Going
minute
to keep this one
remaining
in, cycling it down around,
Nelson leading
down low in the corner.
lead.
Trying to go off the boards. Back to the line. Cross ice. Here's a blast. Nice stop. Side of the net. Islanders with it again. They recover. Murph, what's going on? Cheering against Patrick Waugh.
Dobson past Barzal.
Down around behind the net. Barzal fell in the corner.
Here's Nelson
Islanders up into the high slot. It's missed, and Anderson is going to dive down on that. He's going to cover it up, making a great save. By the way, we're wearing our brand new Zamboni shirt. Our brand new Zamboni shirt is in. It's in the item shop. It's in our store. You can check out our merch page through our YouTube store or on our website, samwellb12experience.com/store, and pick up your Zamboni merch today. Of course, our little Canadian hockey hat as well, supporting the channel. Just coming, one-time shoots, they score! The Islanders on the power play. Gonna put this one in. This is exactly what they needed to do. Exactly what the Islanders needed to do. Pajot, JGP. It's a scramble draw. They knock it back to the line. Lee was in front. The shot came. It's deflected out, and Pajot makes the shot. The Islanders have it 2-1. Third period. 24th career postseason goal.
And you win it to the point you want to go to the soft ice, almost get lost, because if there's a rebound, you're in perfect position. So great job by him, by just simple thing, by finishing his route.
Islanders have their first lead of game 4.
Now can they hold it?
Fourth career postseason goal. Now D'Angelo across for Shea.
Pajot's first.
Allowing Nelson to play the puck.
They're coming for more. They're cycling. They're hungry.
The corner by the stick of Gensel. Comes to board Tuzo. Down low.
Here they come again in front.
Now Aho for Carolina.
Dobson and Lee picking up the assists.
Both teams made changes. 2.5 in third period.
That's going to be a power play tally.
The power play goal from Pajot.
Coming around all the way down, tipped in, race for it. Islanders cannot get there. Carolina trying to whack this one back out. First goal scored in the third period this series for the Islanders. Chatfield in front, right on. Nice save by Varlamov. He's going to leap out and cover that one. So a big time start to the third period here for the Islanders, doing exactly what they need to do. Rick is picking the Islanders to win this game. That was just a great positioning follow-up by Pajot. Positioning is everything. When you're winning the battles, you then have to get in position, and it was a doozy. Just coming out all the way down the ice. That's going to be an icing call, so this is going to come right back to the Islanders side. Now, both teams have to be careful. The officials have been letting them go for the most part. But there's been, a slash on the hands, a blatant trip. There's been some things they have been calling. You don't want to get yourself caught, take a bad penalty here in this third period. Carolina's going to bring that intensity back. Kotkaniemi in against Horvat. He's going to win the drawback. Natchez drops it for Burns. Burns coming around behind the net. In front. Here's a long cross-ice pass, trying to get it in. Varlamov, he was out of position, but Carolina could not connect.
Well, psychologically, that would be huge for Dobson, right?
Here's Natchez going into the corner. The Islander players just kind of falling out of the blue. Back to the line. Long shot, looking for the tip in front. There's an open net. They can't pull the trigger, but there's a penalty coming up the other way. Tiro Tirovainen gets rocked as Dobson is going to take the penalty. Again, if he did not take that, that was probably going to end up being a goal.
You're going to have to take a penalty right here. You see him, you got to knock him down.
So Tirovainen was drawing that puck back as he was skating backwards. He was absolutely going to beat Varlamov as Varlamov was down and out. So here we go. Carolina power play. Oh my goodness. Scramble draw coming around. Islanders with it. They're going to play this out and all the way down the ice. Freddie Anderson, he's going to set it up in the trapezoid. And here comes Burns. Burns going to pass it up to Aho. Aho going to carry this one ahead. Svechnikov sending it around to the line, cross ice, down low in front. Fan on the shot. Jarvis was there, turned and shot, and the puck just popped over his stick. Burns going to tip this back through the neutral zone right to the Islanders. They're going to play this one all the way down. Aho going to flip it for Burns. Burns going to drop this one back. Carolina right now struggling to even get into New York territory. Now they do. Back to the line. Here's a shot right in front. Nice play. Who was that? Sprawling in front. That was Bortuzzo. What a great play by Bortuzzo. We are one like away. If you haven't hit that like yet, smash that like for us. Super Nintendan, welcome in. Dancing in, coming through. Natchez taking a look. Still matter why he came in a ruin. The 81-0 record when leading by 3. I don't know if that was his fault. Bringing this back around. Hey, even the Undertaker streak had to come to an end. Rick, what I'm hearing, Willie is going to be playing tonight. I'm hearing the same thing. Willie should be playing tonight. We got 20 seconds to go on the power play. Carolina has not been able to get much going. They bust in now. Going to wrap this around. Side of the net. In front, and the Islanders are able to clear, but it's going to go up and out of play. 14:43 left in this game. We are 58 minutes away from the Florida Panthers and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Game 2 of our triple header here today on the channel. We have all your NHL coverage. Rick, that is an interesting maneuver. Very interesting. Jose, welcome in, going for Carolina. Let's see, they're trying to come back. Carolina trying to squeeze it at the line. They can't. This one is coming out. Back to pick it up. Carolina now on the move. Going to flip this one up. Little dump in the corner. So we are back at even strength. The Islanders have killed it off. 5-on-5 hockey now. Let's go Islander chance pumping. Here comes Stahl bringing it in. You know, Carolina, after they scored that first goal, they really kind of took their foot off the gas. Things have slowed way down. Battling through, trying to pull it away. Carolina digging. Carolina comes away, getting it back to the line. Cross ice pass. They're just going to wrap this right around the boards. Here come the Islanders. With 3 guys coming out, they botched the pass. Jeff says Canucks will be just fine with their second goalie.
Now Slavin.
DeSmith, I think, has been playing okay. 13 and a half minutes to go. Here's the pass up. Carolina on the move. Going to dump this one in. Going around in the corner, playing this through, tipping it in. Still a big battle going on. Back to the line, this is going to come out. Here's Chatfield. Chatfield going to play this ahead. Can't get it out. The Islanders going to bring it right back. Cross-ice feed. Islanders setting things up. Nelson fans on it. Gee, how's it going? Here's a blast. 102 miles an hour. 102 miles an hour. They're going to go to commercial break. And it's the Islanders who have life. They are hanging on 2-1 with 12:52 to go in period number 3. My goodness. It is absolutely incredible how they are coming back. They're hanging on. They want to extend this series. And right now they are doing just that. If you're just coming in, welcome in. My name is Sam. This is the Sam Welby 12 Experience. We have all your NHL playoff coverage this weekend. 3 games today, 2 games tomorrow, and then we're going to get everything set up during the week. We're going to see which games are being played when, and we will be bringing you games almost every night, sometimes 2, and on occasion 3. It's our first time doing 3. It's going to be so much fun. Cannot wait for those games later today. Of course, first we got to close out this one. This is a big one. This is a big one. The first of 3 elimination games today. The Islanders trying to stay alive. They want to live to play another day. They don't want their season to be done. And I don't blame them because they've shown up in this third period. When Carolina scored that first goal, the pace of play slowed. Everything slowed down. It was about halfway through the second period when they came to life and the Islanders started pressing and pressing and pressing. And then it was that power play goal to start this third period that has put them in the lead. And they have not looked back. They continue to keep that foot on the gas. All right, they're just coming back from commercial break. Let's get it going. Ooh, boy. Jordan Stahl coming in to take this draw. He's going to be in there.
Vegas and Dallas, game 3. Golden Knights lead that series.
There we go. Scramble draw. Stahl trying to kick at it. Going to come to the line. Islanders holding it in. Playing it down around into the corner. Chatfield. Oh, he gets hit hard by Clutterbuck. And then here comes Carolina. They're on the move. Potential 2-on-1. Can they connect the pass? No, they can't. Great defensive play by the Islanders. Stahl going to play it across to the line. Over to Orlov. Orlov. He's going to take the shot. That one's going to go wide. Side of the net, Stahl can't get it. Pellick, he's going to play this around. Kane's holding it in, but not for long. An errant pass goes right to the Islander defender. They're going to carry this one right up and over the line, going for a big-time hit. That almost took Orlov completely out of position. He's lucky. Onyx, what's going on? Welcome in. Hanging on to it behind the net. Carolina, a little back and forth passing. Now they're going to come up the middle, trying to make a move to walk in over the line. They could not do it. Going to try again. This time they dump it in. The dump and chase going. Aho going down the middle of the ice. Cizikas in the corner, and it comes away to the New York Islanders. Ross, how's it going? Good, and you're bitten. I'm totally hooked. Might come down. Can't decide who to support. Well, Ross, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you, and we got you covered. Here they come. Cross shot, and that's going to go up and eye. 2 elimination games. That's right. 2 today, 1 tomorrow. We got 3 elimination games in 2 days. It is pretty awesome. This coming around all the way down. Natchez with it. Natchez, he's going to continue to cycle around. Nice little move. Islanders going to step up on him. He's going to get tripped up. Islanders coming back around. They're going to pull Anders Lee, sending it in. Freddie Anderson got a piece, knocked that one down. Islanders still with it. Turn and a shot. That's going to go wide. Picked up by Carolina. Carolina playing this one up. And again, the Islanders going to intercept. Your best life. What's going on? Welcome in. We're surprised to find your channel. Thank you so much, Angie. Welcome in, and thank you for the comment. I appreciate it. Welcome to our channel. Martin Hook, he's going to dig this one out. Give it away. Pierre Engvall. He's going to cycle around. He takes a bump. You know, Engvall, he's played so well in this game for the Islanders. He never played like this in Toronto. Coming back around. Thank you so much, Ross. Appreciate it. Carolina, high stick. They're going to knock it down. They have to touch up, though, because the puck was sitting right in front of the net. So we're going to get a whistle deep in Carolina territory as time is ticking down. About 10 minutes, just about 10 minutes left to go. Giancomo, welcome in. Islanders want to get one more. Just want to get one more. Coming up in about 50 minutes, it's the Florida Panthers and Tampa Bay Lightning. Game 2 of our triple header today. In to take this draw. It's one. Pass across, and Freddie Anderson makes the save as the Islanders getting a shot off Kyle Palmieri getting that one up. And Anderson using the leather. Couple of ticks off the clock. Luke, they're teasing. They're teasing. Kuznetsov against Brock Nelson. Kuzi is 0 for 6 today. Nelson 5 for 6. The Islanders have done a phenomenal job. They're at 81% now of faceoffs. 81%. Nelson going to get waved out. Everyone's switching positions around. Palmieri comes in to take it. Just dropped the puck. And now Carolina gets waved out. So Kuzi goes. And Carolina's going to win it back. Orlov going to put it around the boards. Comes to the line. The Islanders holding it in. In the corner, both Orlov and Nelson go down. Here comes Carolina picking it up. Cross up far side. Kuznetsov over the line. Going to dump it in, but they're saying he's in offside. And Major Teo, welcome to the channel. I can prep. Good to see you. Welcome in. 2-1 Islanders. They're going to take a commercial break. Thanks for joining us. Welcome in. My name is Sam. Welcome to our community. If you are just coming in, continue smashing that thumbs up button. And of course, hit that subscribe as well. We are on our way to 18K. So we appreciate your support and helping us get there. Crazy hair, Sam. Don't care. That's right. That's right. Got to let the hair breathe before we get the caps on later today. This is what happens when you shower and then you go outside and it kind of just, it goes Beatles-like. No products today, just pure Beatles. But welcome in. RK, how's it going? Leafs should have kept Anderson. Listen, Anderson has overcome a lot. He's playing really, really well. And I'm happy that he was able to get over with that injury, with the blood clots. So good for him to battle back, and he's playing well. Joseph just smacked that like button. Joseph, thank you so much. Appreciate it. The popcorn ready. As an Isles fan, Rick is on the edge, waiting to see, can the Islanders hang on to it? Rick, you're the Islanders fans, the Lightning fans, the Caps fans, all going to have the same thing in common this weekend. Waiting, hanging on. Will they? Won't they? And they are in a good position right now with 9:46. Can they maintain this lead, or will they blow it? The Islanders gave up a 3-0 lead in Game 2 for Carolina to come back and take it all the way home. So let's see if the Islanders can hold down the fort. So Rod Brindamore versus Patrick Waugh. 2 legends, 2 Stanley Cup champions going toe-to-toe behind the bench tonight. Love it. All right, we're back from commercial break. Here we go. Islanders win the draw. They fall right on the puck. Both teams digging at it, trying to pull this one out. And Carolina does. Back to the line. Here's a shot. Varlamov makes the save. Rebound in front. And they turn it over. The Islanders, they're going to carry this one out. 2-on-2. They're going to dump this one in, and it's deflected up and over the glass. And this could be a penalty. Carolina batting it out of the air. It's going to go over the glass. So bad bounce here for the Hurricanes. So Slavin is going to go. The puck was in the air, and he tried to bat it down, and instead he bunted it into the second row of seats. And that is a power play Islanders. The Islanders have scored on a power play here today.
That's some bad luck for the Hurricanes. But it's the correct call.
My goodness. This is not what they needed right now.
So all you were thinking about during
The Canes, a very important kill here. Islanders would love to get some insurance. Carolina's going to win. They're going to wrap this around the boards. It's coming all the way down and out. Hanging on to it. Islanders taking a look on the move. The dreaded drop back pass on the power play. Flying up, here's Barzal. Barzal, he has a goal today already. He's going to turn. Matty B back to the line. Fake shot. Now a little wrister down in front. Carolina's going to get a stick on it. This is going to come out. Islanders setting it up. Here's Nelson. He's going to go cross-ice pass. Islanders trying to settle it. Puck bouncing everywhere. Nelson with it now. Going to give it to Matty B. Matty Barzal. He's going to lose it in the corner to Nelson. Back to the line. Islanders stepping up. Here's a long shot. Goes wide cross-ice. Nelson from his knees going to pass this over. Moves it back off to the line. Other side, on the left side now. Islanders in the corner. Barzal spinning around. Barzal, he's going to drop it off. Side of the net. Nowhere to go. Islanders haven't been able to get a clear shot. Moving it back to the line. Barzal. Barzal waiting. Somebody shoot the puck. Now they do. Riley can't get it, and this is going to come out and down the ice. 40 seconds left to go. 40 seconds left to go. The Islanders playing around with the puck too much in their own end. Here come the Islanders. Going to dump this one in. No, it's going to be blocked at the line. Islanders back in their own zone, trying to regroup right now. Carolina at 86.4% had the best penalty kill in the NHL during the regular season. Down in the corner, Islanders behind the net, trying to come out in front. Burns going in after it. Islanders sliding it to the line, and no, they can't hold it. Kane's going to get this one out and down the ice. Penalty has now expired. 7.5 minutes to go. 7.5 minutes to go. Again, if you're just coming in, thank you for joining us. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And it's an icing call as we are counting down towards 18K on the subscriber count. We appreciate your support in hitting that subscribe for us. Of course, we have all your NHL coverage here on the channel. Oh, this has been a doozy.
That was a critical moment in the game.
Here we go, face off in the Islanders zone. Carolina bringing it side of the net. Carolina in here digging, trying to come around. Thank you for hitting that like. I appreciate it. Islanders coming up 3-on-3 up over the line. Barzal turning around. He's going to lob this in. Down in the corner. Horvat trying to get there. It's a little drop back. The official getting in the way. Barzal had it in front, but he couldn't pull the trigger. The official getting in the way there gave the Islanders a chance. This coming back the other way, going to be tipped out. Barzal in the neutral zone. He's winding up. Matty B stops, turning. Matt Barzal, of course, one of the NHL's fastest skaters. In the corner, Nelson has it taken away, and the Canes going to throw this down the ice. It's a race for it. There's a hook coming through as Slavin, as he was busting, and he gets hooked down. So now Carolina going to the power play with 6:26 to go. Boy, oh boy, is this getting interesting.
Well, this all starts with a good defensive play.
The Islanders going to the box. Carolina with a chance on the power play.
And then from there, he throws a high flip. Watch Svechnikov right there. He strips Nelson, the high flip, and then the foot race for Slavin.
I mean, Slavin was gone. This is just a bad move here. You don't get your stick up and hook like that.
Well, just the fact that Slavin felt
Bertuzzo, he's going to the box for hooking. Carolina looking to tie this one up real quick.
Just in the confidence that they have that he knows somebody's going to be backing him up.
6:26 to go. Scramble draw, side of the net there. Slavin going to pick it up. He's going to carry this one around. Brady Shea going to drop it off. This down in the corner. Stolen by the Islanders. They're going to play this one up. Hanging on to it. Getting their line straight. Here comes Kuznetsov over the line. Going to drop it back. That was a little miscommunication. Now Carolina walks in over the line. Dropping it back. Cross ice. Natchez in front with the deflection. They score! The Hurricanes have tied it up. A great play by the Natchez boy. Woo! Unbelievable. Steven Nosen is going to get the goal. Wow. Wow. Just under 6 minutes to go. And we are tied at 2s. Natchez with the pass across. Teravainen then threads the needle and Nosen tips it in. Unbelievable. Tie this one up.
Well, Boosh, what also happens when you move that puck east-west as quick as Carolina did, you catch the penalty kill in between coverage.
Nosen second of the playoffs.
And Nason, he's making a living right now with that nice
unbelievable.
He was a first-round pick by Ottawa back in 2011. He's played for 6 different NHL teams. He has found a home in Carolina. Nason ties the game from Teravainen and Natchez, his 7th career postseason goal, and it comes on the power play. Here's Burns, 5.5 remaining in regulation. How about Slavin?
So let's see if somebody can win this one in regulation or if they're going to keep going. Adrian, how's it going? Welcome in.
Yeah, good hustle. He takes off. And
big battle in the corner here.
And now the Hurricanes have gotten this building to be quiet once again.
Bringing this around, trying to hold the line. It's going to come out. Waiting to get the official update here.
This game tied at 2, 5 minutes remaining in regulation. Following the power play goal scored by Nason. Pellick clears the puck ahead off the stick of Fashik. Sent back along.
This is going to be turned and brought back in.
Now Pellick keeps it away from Aho.
Digging at the side of the net, trying to put this one through.
Off the stick of Palmieri.
Intercepted. Aho going to bring this in. Carolina pressing now real hard. 4.5 minutes to go here. Digging it through, some big hits going on. There we go. Natchez is third. And Teravainen's second assist. This coming all the way down, bringing it around. 4 minutes to go. Somebody needs to win this in regulation. We have another hockey game to get to. Coming across. Islanders bringing this one in. Down in the corner. Carolina throwing some hits. Out front, big shot. Freddie makes the save. Back to the line. Islanders playing it across. They can't keep it in. Kirk, from everything we're hearing, yes, Nylander will be in tonight. Of course, Leafs Bruins will be our third game of the day. Horvat going down in the corner. Burns taking some cross checks. Barzal keeping it in. Horvat goes down again. Here comes Carolina. Pass across. Going to bring this out and over the line. Going to flip this one in. Martin Hook going to play it back. Cross ice. Here's a long shot. Deflection in front. That's going to go wide. Varlamov has been steady today. This coming back. Here's Teravainen. He's flying down. He's going to bring this one in. Carolina 3 minutes to go. They're starting to bring the pressure. They're upping that intensity. They're winning the little battles. As I say that, of course, the Islanders steal and they bring it out. Here's Engvall bringing it down. Going to roll this one in the corner. 2.5 to go. Carolina rips it around the boards. Long pass up. Here comes Stahl. Stahl walking in. He's going to turn around. Looking to make a pass. Can't do it. Gets taken into the boards. Islanders recover. Big battle in the corner. Orlov can't hold it in. This coming out and down the ice. 2:24 to go. Carolina turning in, putting this back. Nobody can get anything set up right now. It's back and forth, but nobody is able to settle this one right down and get a shot off. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. And they're going to come in on the offside. Margaret, hello there. Welcome in.
There's Barzell. He tied the game at 1.
They're coming close. They are coming close. But this one right now with 2 minutes left to go, looks like we could be getting some overtime. Of course, game 2 on our triple header is a 5 o'clock start. The Tampa Bay Lightning, the Florida Panthers. And if need be, we will join that one a little late into the game. Sausage King, welcome to the show. Of course, actual puck drop in that game will probably be about 5:10. So we should be able to get a little bit of overtime in here. And of course, 3 games today, 2 games tomorrow. Lots of hockey coverage all throughout the playoffs. We'd love for you to return and join us. Make sure you hit that subscribe and hit your notifications as well. We are your hockey channel for NHL playoff coverage to hang out, chat along, and have some fun. So we appreciate all the new friends who have joined us here today. And what a good one. This is the first potential game that could be going overtime. It is an absolute doozy. The Islanders, they came back. Carolina had taken the lead. The Islanders had tied it up. Then the Islanders took the lead. Carolina tied it up. It is an absolute blast. Home, Triton. That's not going to work for me. SA, welcome in. Welcome to the channel. Again, thank you for hitting those subscribes. Here we go, back from commercial break. Welcome in. How was it?
Tied 2 apiece.
You good? All righty. 2 minutes left to go. It's all tied up. Yeah, John, that was a big time hit. I'll be honest, I thought it was a clean hit when I saw it. Face off just outside of the Islanders zone. The scramble draw, Carolina had it for a moment. The Islanders steal. Islanders going to dump this one in the corner. Time is ticking. Who's going to score that game-winning goal? Timmy, 2 shots. Welcome in. Here comes Carolina, bringing this one down, rolling it in the corner. Going to punch it around for Aho. Aho takes a cross check, goes down, gets back up. Carolina to the point, 1.5 to go. Shot right on. Varlamov is there with a save. Here comes the Islanders. They're going to bring this one ahead. Carolina caught on a change. Islanders, Barzell shoots. That one's going to miss, and it's actually going to go up and out of play. 1 minute, 22 seconds to go in period number 3. Wow.
Gets this puck to the net quickly and a redirect.
That was a big time tip in front by Aho. Coming in close.
So well is when that puck goes low to high, they're not wasting any time getting that puck.
Oh, Timmy, 2 shot. 2 shoe though. You got to pick your spots. And that was not the spot for Rempe to drop the gloves. I think that was a smart move by him. Here come the Canes with the puck. Cross ice pass off the boards. They're going to put this one in deep. Varlamov out to stop it and set it up. Carolina on the forecheck. Coming in around. They're digging. Islanders holding it up. Trying to move this one through. A little cross check. Couple of cross checks. Last minute. In front, they can't get a shot on net. Carolina coming close, but not close enough. This coming all the way down the ice for the Islanders. Here's a shot. That one gets blocked. Carolina's going to turn and go. Islanders walking down, skitching around the side of the Islander player. Stolen turnover. Carolina in front pass. That one's going to go just wide. 30 seconds to go. Carolina can't hold it in. This is going to come out. The Canes bringing it all the way back. Now they're going to turn. Dump this one in. Canes on the forecheck aggressively. 20 seconds to go. Down in the corner. Trying to pick this one through. Coming around to the side. 13 seconds to go. And this comes out and down the ice. No icing. Icing is waved off. This game is going to overtime. Overtime, an extra period, and an elimination game is needed.
In the third period, Nason tied it.
We have about 40 minutes till puck dropping game number 2, so we'll stick with this as long as we can. We may need to switch over and call a little of both games, but we'll keep an eye. Smokey, how's it going? My goodness gracious. Overtime is coming up. Let's go to the intermission. Here we go. Here are your stats for 3 periods of play. Shots now 26-25. 31 hits for the Islanders, 17 for Carolina. 29 faceoffs won for the Islanders, 16 for Carolina. 2 for 4 on the power play goes Carolina. 1 for 2 is the Islanders. 15 giveaways to 9. That's a lot of giveaways. And of course, 15 shots for the Islanders, 13 blocked shots. Wow. There we go. You guys wanted it. You guys are getting it. Some overtime. Mike, how's it going? Do the Islanders know how to check anymore? Asking for a friend. That's funny. Ben, welcome in. Welcome to the show. Oh, stick with this one till done. We'll see, Gordon. We'll see. We're going to have to play it out as it goes. Of course, we have 3 games to get to today. 3 games to get to. Oh boy, this is playoff hockey. This is what we absolutely love to watch, what we love to see. Oh man, I can't believe we're going to overtime. Of all days to go to overtime, it has to be today. I blame this on Triton. This is Triton's fault because he had to come out and say, "Hey Sam, what's your plan if it goes to overtime?" Thank you, Triton, for putting the curse on. But we appreciate it. This is going to be fun. So let's start getting your predictions in. Who is winning this game in overtime? Who is getting it in? I was drafted by New York Islanders back in the day, so root for the Islanders. Oh, Margaret, sorry to hear, but going for the Islanders, interesting. Hurricanes ended the Islanders season in overtime last year. Hayden bringing out some facts. So we're going to keep going until someone scores a goal. Somebody order a pizza. That's right. We're going to need it a little bit later. Wow. So Canes are going to win. Got another vote for the Canes. Hurricanes in overtime. Canes. Triton's picking the Islanders. Jay, welcome in. Going with the Canes. Roger the Canes. Lewis the Canes. A lot of Canes. Chris, welcome in. I'm hoping for the Hurricanes. Got $100 riding on them. Chris has put the dough down, so he says, Canes, you got to win me some money. Listen, it has been real interesting. You're texting me. You're sitting right here. Like, my goodness, you guys figure it out. Holy moly. This is Dallas going with the safe bet, picking a U.S. team to win. Not gonna lie, they're on a winning streak against the Islanders. That is true. That's a good call. John is going with the Hurricanes. Joseph just wants ice cream. He's putting ice cream out there. That's why I'm making. Oh, Curtis is going with some chicken parm tonight. Very, very jealous. Could totally go for some chicken parm. John's going with the Hurricanes. Love it. I got Scatabush on the phone. Yeah. Oh, Dallas. It'd be so delicious. So delicious. All right, let's go to our poll. Let's close out our poll, see how the voting went. The question was, are the Hurricanes going to sweep tonight? 70% said heck yeah. 29% said nope, the Islanders are going to take it. Well, let's see how this is going to go. Jackson is here going for the Islanders. We got a couple votes for the Islanders. Let's hear what they're saying here in the studio.
Momentum. We're going to talk about how they got it right here. JG Pageau has had a game. This is
Daniel, what's going on? Welcome in.
But he's 71% from the dot. He's got a goal and kind of in the middle of everything. But on the goal, it's interesting what happens here in the faceoff.
Yeah, it's so weird. You mentioned he was on fire in the faceoff circle, but then Engvall seems like he calls an audible. We're going to run the tape right now because there's a different set of responsibilities. When you're a centerman, your position and your responsibility is to just take out the other centerman and block him. That's the audible I was just talking about just now. And you see JG Pageau on the outside. Now, both centermen lock horns, so you make sure the guy doesn't get through. This frees up Pageau, just go buck wild. Get the front of the net, gets that rebound. Now, Hank, what I don't like about this play here is Freddie Anderson's rebound control. As a netminder, you usually have to steer this off the corner, but there's a heads-up play by Noah Dobson, shooting that puck past two Carolina Hurricanes players that normally do a tremendous job blocking those shots.
Yeah, I would say that's the only mistake Anderson's done far in this game. That rebound needs to be more in the corner than coming out. And sometimes if you're not aware of a player standing there, you might be a little sloppy. I think if Freddie knows there's a guy standing right there, he will pay more attention to that shot from the angle. But it becomes trickier when they walk down the wall and they shoot more from a bad angle to put that puck in the corner versus where that puck ended up. It's a much tougher thing to do versus if you face the shot straight on, then it's pretty easy to put it in the corner. So the angle of the shot made it harder, but I just think he didn't pay enough attention of who was in front there.
Well, first of all, great catch there. Especially awkward that normally you get the guy with who's a righty who would have been taking that, right? And then it was shocking that they moved Engvall in the middle, who's a lefty. So it was kind of an opposite side, excuse me. And the other thing with man on man, the only time you can beat it, other than of course the one-on-one play, is off the face-off quick, where Burns kind of gets caught because there's two guys. I believe it's Lee to his left, and then Pageau who scores. Where that split second of him trying to establish who his guy is, it kind of left him flat-footed. And that's why he couldn't pounce to get the guy for the rebound.
You also mentioned off camera, too. Anders Lee did a really good job helping out on faceoffs, too. He wasn't sitting there sleeping. He pounced that loose puck and bumped it back to Noah Dobson, the point.
It's been getting a little uncomfortable how nice you've been about the Islanders lately. I feel in many.
All right, so we've been listening into a little bit of the panel. The question is, Noah says, thoughts on Vegas? Yeah, Gordon, they really are not great. Thoughts on Vegas? I'm a little mad at Vegas. I'm a little angry with Vegas. Craig, how's it going? My vote is for the refs. They never lose. Craig also going with the safe bet. I'm a little mad at Vegas. You know, Vegas, again, kind of manipulating the long-term injury cap relief in order to, you know, put Stone on the injured list, bring in some big dollar players, and of course, Stone is not able to perform in game 82, but yet he's perfectly fine to suit up in game number 1 of the playoffs. I don't like that. I know they're looking at potentially making some changes to say, hey, if you can't play in game number 82 of the regular season, you shouldn't be allowed, or you can't be allowed to play in game number 1 of the playoffs. But they got to figure something out. I don't like that. And you know, if it was Toronto, I'd be saying the same thing. I don't like manipulating the rules because right now they didn't do anything wrong, right? The rules are the rules, and what they did is perfectly legit. But I don't like kind of exploiting that rule the way they did. One of the challenges with doing that, of course, is what really is the issue with Stone? Did he really have a spleen issue? You know, if he really had a spleen issue, there's no way he's 100% healthy today. And even if his spleen is still, you know, with issues, he should not be playing, because if you get hit the wrong way, it could be game over. So it's very risky if he still is hurt with a spleen issue. But that really bothers me. You know, I love what Vegas is doing. I love the theatrics for their intros and stuff. They do amazing storytelling to build the atmosphere and get the crowd into it. But what they're doing on the ice, with that whole injury thing, it kind of taints their team for me. They built a very good team. They don't need to kind of cheat the system like that. So it puts that bad taste in my mouth. So that's kind of my thoughts on Vegas. Good luck, Russ, going in there in the draft. Good luck until they change the rules. I don't hate teams using it. Doesn't bother me, but I get annoyed. Yeah, that's exactly right, Smokey. Like, it's not against the rules right now, so technically they're not doing anything wrong. But it drives me nuts. It drives me nuts. And so hopefully they change it. Hopefully they do kind of adjust the rules and get some regulations going on with it. And I get it, right? It's something that's not really manipulated often. So now that they've done it a couple times, everybody can see there's a problem with it. So hopefully they'll fix it up to kind of even the playing field. Sir Zix, welcome in. Good to see you. Welcome to the show. Yeah, Gordon, I know they talked about it at the GM meetings recently. So there'll definitely be some conversations about it. Obviously, that's not something they can implement mid-season. So they'll have to, determine what that rule is going to be, and of course, pass it through its, however they do it and implement it. Yeah, Bobrovsky was huge. Bobrovsky has been absolutely incredible to see what he's doing. Sawyer, what's going on? Welcome, Sawyer. I hear you're watching. Hope you're doing well, enjoying some hockey. So, Sawyer, thank you for hanging around with us and enjoying the good old hockey game. Last year's Vegas team during the playoffs, not once was Vegas over the salary cap. But I do agree with you. Well, so, Greg, you're right. They weren't over, but in the playoffs, when they brought back their players, that they were definitely over the cap. Now, there is no cap when it comes to playoffs, right? That's how it works, is you sit out your players. Well, you don't sit them out. They get injured. And, you then go at the trade deadline. You trade for other players. You kind of boost your roster. And Tampa Bay Lightning did this as well, right? When they first won the Stanley Cup. Kucherov was out the majority of the season, and then, they couldn't bring him in that last month of the season because they had no salary cap room. So they brought him in, he was still hurt until game one of the playoffs, and then he came back and tore it up. So it's pretty crazy. The cap should stay. Well, it's going to keep going up. As all these teams are making more and more money and the league is bringing in more money, the cap's going to keep going up. What I'd like to see is some of the lower teams kind of bring up their spend, right? Bring up their spend, try and boast their teams. That would make a much better playing field across the board. So going to be interesting to see what happens. Of course, so as we've been saying kind of all day, 3 games on the schedule. This game, we got Florida, Tampa Bay coming up, and then Boston, Toronto tonight. Do you think they're going to score? Raj, I hope so. Somebody's going to score. And hopefully, I'll be honest, I kind of hope this game ends fast. I hope this is a quick overtime because I want to get to Florida, Tampa Bay. I cannot wait for that one to get going. So that's going to be a doozy of a game. They're on the ice now. They're taking warm-ups. And, of course, Tampa Bay also on the ropes looking to stay alive. That's right. And they're going to rebuild, right? Their new ownership group has already said they plan on spending some money to really build up that team and get a lot going. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen in Utah. They're really going to have to do some interesting maneuvers, right? They're going to go after some big free agent targets. It'll be neat to see how they kind of clear out some roster space, if it's going to be through trade for picks or whatnot. But that's going to be interesting. All right, with 3 minutes to go here in the intermission, let's start getting your player picks, your player prediction. Who is going to score the OT goal? Does Go Leafs go? And Kirkland Dogs, there you go. Sawyer knows where it's at. Okay, let's see. Do you think Florida is sweeping? I hope so. I hope Florida wins it. Last year, the Canes won Game 6 with the Islanders. Hopefully they can do it again, win this one in overtime. Hayden, shame on you. Hopefully that is not the case. All right, wow, that was a much quicker overtime period. I guess because there's no commercials, so they take some time away. About 15 minutes for that overtime period. We're ready to get overtime rolling here. Of course, we're watching the clock. We got about 25 minutes till the Florida Panther Tampa Bay Lightning puck drop. Let's see if we can get a goal here and take this one home. Gold, welcome in. Let's play some overtime, shall we? Of course, both teams with the long change. Who is going to be the winner? Will Carolina go on? Will the Islanders live to play another day? Overtime is underway. Gensel, first shot right on. Oh, it was blocked. Carolina still with it. In the Islanders zone. Carolina spinning around in the corner. Trying to come away with it. Islanders, they're going to eat it up. They can't get it out, though. Nice job there by the Canes. Islanders going to try again now. They're going to rip this around the boards. Carolina holding the line. Chatfield keeping it in. Carolina coming in on the attack. Again, Carolina scored first. The Islanders tied it up. The Islanders took the lead, and then Carolina tied it up. So, by the way, the back and forth action, it's Carolina's turn to score. They're going to keep this in the corner. Down around behind the net. Cycling around. Stahl can't get it there. Islanders steal. They're going to play this off the boards and up. This is going to come out past Burns. Palmieri going to tip this one in. Slavin going back to get it. Freddie Anderson, he's going to take a bump. Comes out in front. Oh my gosh, Palmieri had a chance. Anderson caught out of position. The Islanders. Another shot. This one's going to go through and go wide. Boy, oh boy, the Islanders have a great chance. Another shot. And Anderson got a piece. He drops it at the side of the net. Carolina going to flip this one up and down. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Here comes Carolina. Up over the line. Going to drop it back. Carolina walking in. Here's a shot, a glove save. Big rebound. And the Islanders going to scoop this one up. Here comes the New York Islanders. Pierre Engvall leading the rush. Passing it across. It's knocked down. Islanders going to flip this one in. Anderson out. He doesn't catch up to it. Carolina behind their own net, setting things up. Here we go. Rodolfo, welcome in from Chile. Good to see ya. Here's Carolina. Sharp angle shot. That's going to go just wide. Islanders back the other way. Dangerous drop pass there, and the Islanders come in offside. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button for me. We are almost at 18,000 subscribers. We'd love you to be a part of the community and join us for all your NHL hockey coverage. PB, welcome in. Just found the channel from Vancouver. Well, thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. Here's the Islanders going to dump this one down in the corner. Big collision. Islanders steal coming around, trying to go behind the net. The fans wanting a penalty. Barzal can't get the shot off. Carolina brings it to the red line. They're going to dump this one in. Playing it around, sideboards. Islanders steal. This is going to come all the way down the ice. So we get an icing call. So face-off back down in Islander territory. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. Geronimo, welcome to the community. Calling Kuzi for the OT goal. Richard's going Kuzi for the goal. Thank you, PB. Appreciate it. Face-off. Islanders going to win it. Going to come away with it. Going to flip this one down. It kind of hit the back of Slavin. Now they flip this one in. McLean going in after it. Islanders really motoring here. But the Hurricanes going to come away with it. Canes going to flip it up to the red line, trying to dump it in. They overskated the puck. Islanders turning around and coming back the other way. Justin, thank you for hitting that subscribe.
Let's go.
Palmieri in front, digging away at it.
Moves the puck ahead for Gensel. Now the return for Aho.
Let's go.
Aho going to flip this ahead. Thank you guys so much for continuing to hit that subscribe button.
Up the boards and out. Knocked down by Shea.
Going to work this one through. Islanders sideboard. They're going to bring it in. No, it's turned over. Oh, the Islanders had such a great opportunity to break in. Carolina setting it up just inside the Islanders zone, down around behind the Islanders net. And the Islanders pick it up. They turn it over. Shot. Varlamov makes the save. Here come the Islanders back the other way. Long pass, 2-on-1. Islanders shooting. Freddie Anderson with a save. He's going to shut the door. Chances at both sides of the ice. But the Islanders have had the better opportunities at this point so far. Wow. Freddie Anderson shutting that door, doing a great job. Congrats to Ireland winning the IHF Development Championships. Hey, there you go, Angelo. Awesome. Congrats to Ireland. That's a big win. Anderson with a nice play.
Didn't allow a rebound either.
Islanders winning another draw back across the line. They were up at 81% in the faceoffs. It's come down now to 66%. Islanders at their own line going to play this ahead. Islanders definitely have more puck possession time, but this time they come in offside.
You're right, Sal. I mean, the one area where
so immediately following this game, this stream will end, and we're going to start a new stream for the Tampa Bay Lightning and Florida Panthers. It'll take me about 2 minutes to just switch profiles, but then once we start that one up, you will automatically be whisked from this stream to that stream, so you don't have to go anywhere. You can just sit right here, and we'll get you over. Here comes Carolina. They're going to flip this one up. Down the ice. Islanders breaking it up. Cross ice pass. They're going to come into the Canes territory. Spinning around. Horvat has a man in the high slot with a shot. He fanned on it. Nice defensive play. Just enough. Bothering him just enough. I think that was Natchez. Natchez now coming in. He shoots. And Varlamov now makes a save. Sarah, how's it going? Welcome in. Another chance for the Islanders. Barzal had a glorious opportunity. I think he knew Natchez was right there and just didn't get all of everything on that shot. Matty Barzal has 7 points in games when they could be eliminated. Declan, welcome in.
Let's go.
Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Appreciate it. Islanders with it now. They're on the move. Going to bounce this off the board. Pierre Engvall going to go in there first. No icing. Engvall playing this around to Lee. Lee trying to go back in front. Anderson is down. Another close opportunity. The Islanders have had about 5 or 6 opportunities here in overtime right now. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. They are coming uber close. Carlo, hello there. You are very welcome. Thank you for joining us. And again, if I've missed your name, I apologize, but welcome in. Just to let you know, if you are chatting along with us today, you're earning points. You can check your points at any time by typing !points in the chat. Then you can use some commands to bring up Islander graphics, Hurricane graphics, and all kinds of other stuff. Gold, hello there. Battle behind the net. Kane's going to come away, slowly playing it up the sideboards. Islanders can intercept, play it right back in. They had to tag up. Yeah, cool person, of course. You were here like half an hour ago. You're going to dump this one in. Chase is on, coming around the sideboards. Islanders getting that puck. They're going to rifle it around. Fashing, bad pass, going to give it away. Carolina has to tag up now. Varlamov out of the net to hang on to it. He's getting some directions on where to play it. Long pass. Islanders setting things up. Carolina going through some changes. Here's the Islanders putting it in. Freddie Anderson coming out. He's going to bump this over to the sideboards. D'Angelo going to play it up. Carolina up into the Islanders zone. Svechnikov, side of the net, in front. Going for a little jam play, a little tip in. They couldn't do it. Islanders coming right back the other way. Islanders picked the pocket. And Carolina coming in, face-off circle, stopping, turning around, waiting for help. To the line with a blast. And Varlamov with a nice save. Good saves by both goaltenders. They are playing well. Rob, thank you for hitting that subscribe. Great saves. Both goaltenders. Oops. We don't need that. We only need one, Sam. We don't need two.
You never know when one of those just might trickle in. You get a good bounce to go your way, but there's no bad shot in overtime.
Face off in the Islander zone. Carolina has possession. Back to the line. Here's a long shot. Varlamov off the blocker. Going to steer that up and out of play. Welcome back in.
You're right, Sal. I mean, you have to respect those sharp angle plays. You don't want to leave your short side post too early.
Varlamov has done everything that's been asked of him. He's been playing very, very, very well.
That's a good option, but those sharp angle plays, they can be awfully dangerous. And it seems like in overtime, it's always one of those.
We got 13:55 to go in overtime. Overtime goes a lot faster because there's no commercial breaks. The Islanders going to win. They're just going to clear this one out. Kane's going to turn and put it right back in. Nice hit there on the inbound. Islanders with it. They're trying to get this up the boards. Carolina steals. Hurricanes setting it up. Back to the line. Burns throwing it in front. Deflection. That's going to go just wide. Nate's just going on the far side. The Islanders are going to move it. The Islanders, being bothered from behind, continue to play it up, but Carolina gets it out. Canes turn it over in the neutral zone. Now Burns has it. He goes long pass. It's deflected in. Canes in on the forecheck. Islanders going to turn and back this one up. Sideboards. This one coming out. Canes. They're going to go off their end boards behind their own net. Islanders are buzzing with a forecheck, so the Canes just flip it up, airlift it all the way out and down the ice. Here comes the Islanders back into the Kane zone. Kane's going to knock it right back out. It'll be interesting to see what happens with Sorokin. Kuzi down around behind the net. Kuzi gets taken down. This coming to the side. Kane's picking it up. They're spinning around. That's right. No shootouts either. Back to Kuznetsov. Trying to feed it in front. Cycling around, backhand pass. That's going to hit the side of the net. This coming around. Trying to work it through. At the sideboards. Another big hit there. The Islanders are throwing their weight around. Canes, though, with possession. Coming around to the line, and yes, they hold it in. Right back behind the net. Cycle in front. They can't get it. Kane's got to make some changes as the Islanders dump this one out all the way down the ice, and that's going to be an icing call.
As that puck is iced.
So 12 minutes to go. 12 minutes to go in the first overtime period. Again, we're going to keep our eye as well. I don't expect puck drop of the next game to be for another 10, 12 minutes or so. So we'll make sure that we're letting people know in that stream we're going to be a little bit late. No, I've already put a message.
So the same five must stay on for the Islanders.
Here come the Islanders off the draw. They're going to bring this up. They're going to flip it in off the red line. Now the Islanders are going to change up. Because of the icing call, they weren't able to get their full change on. This being dumped all the way down the ice. Canes trying to keep it in. They don't. This comes out. Back around. Burns, he's going to dump this one in. Islanders back in their own zone. Going to regroup. coming up the middle. Canes 3-on-2. Sorry, Islanders 3-on-2 into the Canes zone. They bobble the pass. Freddie comes out to play it. And here comes Carolina. Carolina, long stretch pass. Coming in, down. Dobson doing a nice job blocking any lane to get to the net. Here's a pass right on. Coming across. Oh, they had a shot, but they elected to pass back. Here's another shot, D'Angelo, 85 miles an hour. Bodies seem to be falling everywhere. Side of the net, that kind of dings the post. Now this comes back out. Carolina holding it in. They throw it right on. Varlamov is going to hang on to it. We got a whistle with just under 11 minutes to go now in the first overtime period. Wow. Intensity. Love it.
Carolina,
thank you for hitting that subscribe. 3 subscribers away from 17.9. Thank you all so much. All right, make that 4. Islanders on the draw, digging away, and they come away with the puck. Here comes the Islanders. Anders Lee, he's going to bring this one in. He's cutting towards the net. Backhand, Freddie with that right pad makes the save. Going to bump this out. Here comes Carolina. Carolina right down the middle, dumping it over. Waiting, shooting, and that one is going to be right in the chest. And Varlamov makes another nice save. Wow. Tristan, how's it going? Welcome in. Trash Guy, hello there. We have a great overtime game going on here today. As soon as this game is done, we're going to hop right over to the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Florida Panthers for game 2 of our triple header tonight. That's right, 3 games today on the schedule, 2 games tomorrow. We're going to be streaming all weekend. Here's a win, and they're going to whistle that down. They're going to drop it again. Baseball, how's it going? Islanders have had the better chances, but I think Freddie Anderson is the better goaltender. Zabu coming in with that subscribe. Thank you so much. Back to the line. This one coming through. In the corner. This is going to be thrown out. Islanders trying to get it out of their own zone. They turn it over. Chatfield playing this one in. Down low. Carolina coming out in front. Oh, but they were on the wrong side. Your name is Kurt. Well, welcome in, Kurt. Thank you for being here today.
Now the return from Natchez.
Carolina going to flip this cross ice, cut off by the Islanders. A lot of neutral zone play. Here's Chatfield going to drop this one back. Here's Natchez. He's coming in over the line. Natchez bringing it all the way down to the corner. Canes on the attack. They let it go to the line. Chatfield putting it in, letting it go again. Here's a long shot. Varlamov makes the save. Rebound, another shot, and that one is knocked down. Tamara coming in with that subscribe. Thank you so much, Tamara. Welcome to the channel. Giga Chad, welcome in as well. Cycling around, here's Barzell. Barzell on the move. This has been the best game of this series, I think, so far. Coming out in front, the Islanders can't connect the pass. And that's going to go up and at a play with 9:15 to go. 9:15 to go in this overtime. Wow.
Game 4 tied 2 apiece.
Fantastic pace. I mean, this overtime period has been the best period of the hockey game by far.
Overtime, Kokaniemi, a good shot and a good save.
Can you just check to see if the Panther game is on the same channel?
For Nelson that he couldn't one time, he had to corral it. Good save.
This is crazy.
But some near misses for the Islanders.
All right, can you just put it to that channel?
Barzell, and then this one almost squeaked through the arm of Varlamov. So there's been some chances in the first 10-plus minutes of this overtime, and nobody able to cash in. Just
London, welcome in.
Well, Boosh, for me,
thank you for hitting that subscribe. We appreciate it. All right, we are taking a breath.
As this overtime goes on,
9:15 to go.
So from the Islanders' perspective, they want to get some ozone.
9:15 to go. 35-28 the shots. Carolina's played okay in this overtime, but the Islanders have had a much better amount of chances.
You know, from Carolina's strategy, they're just hoping they're going to wear down the Islanders here. With
James, how's it going? Welcome in.
And if I have to think about how this game has gone on, when Barzell scored,
Islanders not going down without a fight. That's right. They are putting on a fight, and a darn good one. They look great.
you're right. Carolina spend more time in the offensive zone aside from
John, I'm not doing that game tomorrow. That's why. I'm only mentioning the games that I'm going to be streaming for.
Really haven't gotten all the results.
We got 5 games we are streaming in 2 days. Going to be a blast.
Shots in overtime died for the Hurricanes.
All right, they had to shovel up the snow. Now we're ready to go. Sean, welcome in. Michael, hello there. I'd like to see Carolina. I think Carolina is the better team. I have Carolina picked to go on. But boy, oh boy, I love the fight I'm seeing from this Islander squad right now. Pajot coming in to take the draw. And it's a scramble draw. The Islanders are going to win it. Back to the line. Playing this one down in the corner. Cross ice back to the point. Here's a long shot. That one goes wide. Coming in front. Oh my gosh, Anderson was sprawling. The Islanders couldn't connect a pass. This is coming all the way down. And another icing call. Another icing call. So just under 9 minutes to go.
From there, the Islanders are able to get to work.
Of course, the Florida Panthers puck drop is in about 5 minutes. We'll be keeping an eye on what's happening there as well. And as soon as this game is done, we'll switch gears, move over there. Carolina's going to win this draw. They're going to flip this out and down the ice. Chipping it in the corner. Aho with it. This coming around. Playing through. Pellick with it. Carolina can't steal. Islanders going to get this one out. Carolina back in their own end. Erica, hello there. Let's go Islanders. Welcome in. Welcome to the community. Islanders going to dump this one in. Down in the corner. Carolina is going to pick this one up. Here we go.
Game 5, Tuesday night in Raleigh. Jarvis fires the puck around. There's Nelson.
Everyone's going into the open corners. Nobody's controlling the puck. Now Carolina does a shot right on, and Varlamov is there to make the save. Kane's still with it.
Jarvis battling with Riley.
Jarvis going to send this around. Far side. Nate just... Nope, Teravainen going in there after it. Pass back. Held in. Chatfield sending it towards the net. That's going to get blocked. And this is going to be knocked. It's a race for it. Barzal, he's going to get there. Barzal driving to the side of the net. Nice defensive play by the Hurricanes. Barzal with this. He's curling. Taking a shot. And that trickles just wide. Gerard, hello there. Welcome in. Chicago Joe, let's go Whalers. Love it.
Now Engvall for the Islanders.
This one at the side of the net. Taking a look. This one coming out. Right back in. 7 minutes left to go in overtime. My goodness, what a game.
Game 4 tied 2 apiece.
Here comes Carolina. Carolina bringing this one right down. Stepping in over the line. Pierre Engvall with the steal. Engvall going to pass it up. And that's going to be turned over. Knocked down. Pajot couldn't come up with it. Nice play by Kotkaniemi. Islanders turning. Going to dump this one right back in. Freddie Anderson, he comes out and he misses it. Doesn't come up with it. This coming to the line. Islanders with a blast. 94 miles an hour high and over the net. This is going to be up and deflected out of play. 6:38 to go now. BC, what's up? Welcome to the show. Barbarian Arm Wrestling, welcome in. Barzal has put this Islander team on his back and has been looking unbelievable. He's been really digging in deep.
A player like Matt Barzal who has the ability to shake and bake guys, can kind of get some space and get pucks to
Let's go. 6:38 to go in the first overtime period. If you're just coming in, 633 people here, smash that thumbs up button for us. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe as well. Here come the Islanders. Islanders going to bring it back in their own zone. Here's a long pass up, going to be deflected in. Where is this? Right at the blue line. It's caught up in the feet. Islanders are digging for it. Shea is there. He's got his toe on it. Nelson is there as well. Now they want to kick it. The refs are saying, play it, play it. They're still digging for it. It's tied up in there. Now it's going to be dug out. The Islanders going to come away with it. Islanders going to dump this one in. 6 minutes to go in this overtime period. Coming around back to the line. Carolina, they're going to pick this one up. Long pass all the way down. That's going to be an icing call. Yeah, the Panther game is going to get going momentarily.
New York Islanders, all four of them are at 28 minutes plus.
So I think what we'll end up doing, if this overtime period finishes and they go to intermission, we're going to switch streams and go to the Panther Lightning game, but we will continue to call this overtime game. So we'll do a double call if that's the case. So 5:50 to go. Scramble draw, bringing it back. Carolina, stolen. Here's a shot. The Islanders stole it right as Carolina tried to clear it. Islanders holding it in the far side. This going to come out. Canes racing to pick this one up. At the line, Barzal. He's going to backhand it. Carolina on a change. Long pass up the boards. And they couldn't turn it around. Carolina back the other way. Canes bring it into the Islanders zone. And right now everybody's dropping the puck. No one's controlling this one really well. Sloppy hockey here with just about 5 minutes to go in the overtime period. This coming all the way down the ice. Gonna chop this one back. Aho has to wait. Carolina had to tag up. Aho coming in. Aho carrying it around behind the net. Aho still with it. Gonna drop it off in front. They can't connect on the pass. Carolina picking it up on the sideboards to the line. Chatfield across. Here's a long shot. Varlamov makes the save, bobbles it. It's there in front. Carolina trying to come up with it. They can't. The Islanders are going to turn and go. 4:44 to go. The Isles dump this one in. They're going to make some changes. Back in the corner. Chatfield's going to play this one up. Carolina on the move. Aho straddling the line. They walk in. Here's a blast. Varlamov got a piece. Big hit in the corner there. The Islanders bring in the physicality. 4.5 to go. Here comes Engvall. Engvall to Nelson over the line. Going to dump this one in the corner. Here they go. So, Jay, they play a full 20 minutes. So after the 5 minutes, it's going to go to another overtime period as Varlamov is going to make that save.
On Drury with 4:06 on the clock in overtime.
Well, we've been talking about anytime you get an opportunity just to get the puck towards
check the other ones. It'll be on. It should be on one of them.
Looks like that might go off Romanov, and then Varlamov. He's able to.
Oh, I see.
There, and I like the box out there from Romanov not to allow that.
Oh, so we can't even
again, it's
pick
those
it up
shots from the point. If you can get them through, there's that opportunity for that second and third rebound chance.
Yeah, look around. Off the draw. This is coming back to the line. Carolina's setting up. Shot deflected right on. Varlamov kicking out that pad. Here they come all the way down. Islanders bringing it in. Islanders cutting around the net. Islanders with the wraparound in front. Oh, they can't put it in. Rebound, jam play. Holy, Freddie Anderson standing tall. Unbelievable. And this coming all the way down the ice. My goodness. Carolina. They need help. The Islanders have had glorious opportunities here. Carolina going to move this one down. Holy cow. Here comes Carolina, going to play this one down. Up over the line. Canes bringing it in. Teravainen has it taken away from him. Here come the Islanders, working their way back up. Dobson with a hook and a big penalty. Carolina, are they calling this?
Yeah, no penalty, but
they're not calling this. Carolina, super lucky. A big-time hook. They don't call it. Unbelievable.
Anderson gets back into position, and that left pad was in the right position to stop Fashing.
Oh, it's I can watch for free. All right, let's see. Yeah, they're saying can watch for free on the app, so let's see.
Looked pretty strong and sturdy when he went down there on both posts there, Bush, would you not say?
Oh, absolutely. He's a big guy, and as I mentioned, when you got size and you got that patience and calmness, it's just one of those gifts that not a lot of guys have. And Anderson, when he's on, he's one of the best.
Shots are 14-8 Hurricanes.
Carolina putting this one deep in the corner.
Aho up the boards, held in by Pulock. Puck play by a high Carolina stick.
Sorry, give me 1 second.
So the face-off will take place in the Hurricane zone. Islanders with Engvall, Pajot, and Lee for the offensive zone draw. Out against Aho, Svechnikov, and Gensel. Pajot has won 15 of 19 face-offs today. Then against Aho. Pajot look to pull it back. Islanders win another one.
No, it's not working.
There's Pelech. Pelech wrists the puck around. Slavin on it for Carolina. Now Aho through center.
You test the iPad or try, see if you can get it. Go to the app. This one coming around. Here comes Carolina. Carolina, Natchez bringing this one in. Driving towards the net. Shot right on, and Varlamov is going to hang on to it. So we're trying to bring up the other game here on their other device, like the instructions say to do. However, it's not working. So it looks like there's an error picking up the other game.
When this game concludes, we will bring Florida and Tampa Bay back to those of you watching on TBS. Game 4 in Tampa, with the Panthers leading that series 3 games to none. Islanders win another face-off. That's been a common theme today. McLean shoots the puck down, and it's an icing call against the Islanders. Kyle McLean, son of Islanders assistant coach.
All right, we are sitting here at 2:07 left in the first overtime. We're trying to get an alternate feed for the Panther game. It looks like all the regular cable channels are sticking with this until it is game over.
And here is McLean. It does.
Bringing this all the way down, side of the net. Big hit there in the corner. Under 2 minutes to go. Carolina bringing this out. Down over the line. Kotkaniemi turning. He's getting hauled down. Refs are letting everything go right now.
Held up by Martinuk. Battle continues.
Digging it through in the corner. Islanders going to come away with it out in front. And a chance there for Carolina. They couldn't score. Back to the line. Canes have it in. Taking a look. Here's a long shot. Varlamov with a save. Big juicy rebound. Side of the net. Trying to bring this one through.
Let's go.
Thank you for hitting those subscribes.
Dobson knocked to the ice by Natchez. Puck in the skates of Dobson. Stahl looking to work it free. Stahl and Romano.
Coming around in front. Varlamov is going to go down and make a save. Wow. And we got some pushing and shoving, all kinds of stuff going on in front. Unbelievable.
Palmieri, Nelson, and
I think so.
Here, watch Nelson here. I mean, he gets stripped. I thought initially he was a little bit too casual, but
we're working on another feed.
Opportunity for Kotkaniemi with a long shift for that trio.
Same thing as it's saying.
Palmieri, Nelson, and
let's go.
You just can't find a way to.
Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Welcome, Tam.
Important.
Yeah.
Islanders control another face-off. Pulock clears the puck ahead. Cizikas for Barzal.
Here they come. Islanders walking in over the line. Shot. Freddie taking it right in the chest.
By Anderson. Down to a minute 1.
My goodness.
Left to play here in overtime. Number 1 on Long Island.
Well, Freddie's doing a great job controlling his rebounds. There's been no second chance.
Jared coming in. Good luck tonight, Sam. Make the best team win. Thank you so much. Should have been a penalty on Marchand. Absolutely.
But look, this is a routine save for him. But when it's in overtime, right? If you're not tracking that puck well, and you fumble a simple routine save like that, it could be disastrous.
Hurricanes control the draw.
Last minute of play in this period. Oh, it's working. Sweet. All right. We got the Panthers game here.
50 seconds.
Uh-oh.
Here's Cizikas. Slavin looking around.
What happened?
And he clears the zone. Riley shoots back down.
No, there we go. So the question is, do we switch streams or do we stay with this one?
Now Riley for the Islanders. Here's Dobson. Engvall with Pajot. Engvall slides it across for Cizikas.
We just go in the other chat and make sure people are waiting. Here's the Islanders back from the point, 18 seconds to go. This one coming in, side of the net.
Pajot comes away with the puck. Back out for Pellick. Around behind for Engvall. Now Lee. Time winding down in overtime. As the Islanders and Hurricanes in Game 4 will head to a second
And a big hit right at the end of the period. They're going to a second overtime. Now the intensity picking up here. My goodness. All right, let's put up a new poll here.
Gensel tied up with Pellick in the corner. Some pretty good punches being thrown there as well.
All right, let's see what we can do. What? Yeah, because it's not on. Okay, let's see. Orlov and Lee going at it. Stay here. All right, we just put a poll. We just put a poll up in the get your votes in. We're going to another overtime. Let's go to our intermission. So they're still screaming at each other. The players are coming off the bench. They're still screaming back and forth. So the officials, they're going to go and have a discussion. Are we going to get some penalties here? If one of the mods could drop the membership link, if you go to our membership page, there's a bunch of different options. You can become a member. We're waiting to see what the call is going to be. Right now it's 0-0 Florida Panthers. So we'll call the Florida game while we're here, waiting along. So the options are, if we stay here, we'll stay on this stream with this coverage. If we close this stream, we go over to the Florida Panther game, we can call the Florida Panther game as well, call this game. So I'm happy to do either or. If we want to stay here on this feed, we can certainly do that. But if we want to drop and go over to the other stream, we can do that as well. So right now, the majority is saying stay here. So we'll stay here. As long as you guys want to stay here, we will stay here and call it. They're at a commercial break right now, and then we will switch over. Show Tampa Bay during the breaks. So Onyx, I can't do both. If I switch over, right now I have the Florida game on the side screen here, so I can tell you what's happening in that game. But I'd have to switch to the other screen to get all the Florida stuff that we have set up. So maybe we'll stay here while this is going on, and we'll see what happens in the second overtime. And if this switches over, we'll switch over to that game. But I will ask if one of the mods doesn't mind just continuing to monitor that other stream and let people know to come over here when possible. So thank you. What I'll do, I'll put on the Panther hat. We'll start wearing the Panther cap. But that game is on a commercial break right now as well. So Vasilevsky, of course, trying to hang on to for the Florida Panthers, and Bobrovsky has been outstanding. Both tenders have been great. So we're gonna call right now. I have it set up on the side. If I turn up the volume, you probably won't hear it. But we're gonna call Florida Panthers here, Tampa Bay Lightning, some side coverage as we're going through. So here we go. Reinhart going to win this into the corner. Back around. Panthers can't get it. Tampa Bay in there. It's 0-0, by the way, almost halfway through the first period. This coming out. Florida going to play this ahead. Big time collision there in the neutral zone. Chernik coming away. Digging through. Here's a long shot. That one's going to go just wide. Here's Tampa Bay Lightning. Long pass. Chafee bringing it up. Pass across. Over the line. Shot. Oh, my gosh. That trickled. Oh, so close. Bobrovsky making a nice save there. Here comes Florida Panthers. Up over the Tampa Bay line with a shot. Blocker saved by Vasilevsky. They're going toe-to-toe exchanging shots right now. Florida and Tampa. Here comes Florida, dropping it back to the line. Here's a shot off the skate. Nick Paul with a huge block. And let's see. So they're giving both Gunsel and Pelech a penalty. So no power play to start overtime number 2. Here comes Tampa Bay. Duclair driving in. Duclair with a big hold on the stick. No call. Got away with one there. My goodness. Kicking it with Axel. Welcome in. Duclair with another blast. That one goes wide. If you're just joining us, thank you for being here. Cirelli down on the ice in front of the net. What an unbelievable hockey game we have. The Islanders, the Canes, they've been going at it. We're going into the second overtime. My goodness. It is kind of a classic rivalry. Anytime you get two teams from the same state or the same group, it's a big exciting matchup. Prep coming in with a gifted membership, and congratulations to Ike Suk, if I'm pronouncing that correct. I'm probably not, so I apologize, but welcome in. Oh, I'm drinking. We're down one bottle. We got the next bottle going. We're staying well hydrated, Gerard. The score in the other game is 0-0. Florida, Tampa Bay, 0-0. There's 11:35 to go in period number 1. And of course, as soon as this game here ends, we're going to go right into the Panthers Tampa Bay game. It'll take me about 2 minutes just to switch things over, and then we'll be able to rock and roll. Here's a shot in front. Tampa Bay coming through. They can't score. Bobrovsky, another huge save. They are playing really, really well. They score! Tampa Bay Lightning. Steven Stamkos scores. Boo. Steven Stamkos puts it in. He gets the goal. Unbelievable. Right across. Bobrovsky made an outstanding save. Kucherov, side of the net to Hagel. Hagel. Bounce pass over to Stamkos, and Stamkos puts that one home. So the Tampa Bay Lightning go up 1-0 as captain Steven Stamkos puts that one in. I believe that was a Lightning power play. So Stamkos getting it done. $1-0 Tampa Bay Lightning. Noah's Ark coming in 17 months. Go Florida Leafs. New York, go. Thank you, Noah's Ark. And thank you, Prep, for the stick. And let's get stick taps in for Prep's gifted membership. Thank you so much. KJ, we don't need the spam. Just once is enough, my friend. So thank you. Cavaliers, you're at the game. No way. Hope you got good seats. Hope you're enjoying it. Couple great games going on right now. We're getting ready for double overtime. We got the Tampa Bay Lightning 1-0 over my Florida Panthers. That's an icing call. This coming all the way back down. Steven Stamkos, 127 postseason games, 100 points. So with that goal, Stamkos, 100 points. That is amazing. If the Leafs lost tonight, we have no. The Leafs still have a chance. They've won one already. The series is at 2-1, so there's still a chance if they can do it and pull through. No power play when double OT returns. It's going to be even strength. So they've given each of them a roughing penalty. They could technically play 4-on-4, but we'll see what they come back with. But no individual power play. Cavalier shivering in his boots. That's funny. Well, enjoy the game. So we got a big collision just in front of the Panther bench. Penalty is coming up. And they're going to go to commercial break. Yeah, they're going to commercial break. TJ, what's up? I appreciate that, my friend, but it's okay. It's all good. If you want to give some away, what I'd ask is if you send them to myself, and then I can give them away, so that way I can facilitate it. Yeah, you certainly did. You definitely said it was going to OT. It has, and this has been an absolute doozy. An absolute doozy. It's been a good game. Again, thank you everybody for coming in and hanging out. We're waiting for OT to resume, going to overtime number 2. I can't believe we're going to double OT. Double OT. Coming up. We're waiting patiently. This is just crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Of all the games, I did not think this was going to overtime. But the team's playing good. The Islanders had a lot more opportunities than the Canes. Freddie Anderson making some big save. Varlamov made some good saves. But it's been wonderful to watch both goaltenders work and get the job done. I hope not. I hope we're not going to triple. They're coming back in Tampa Bay. It's 1-0. Lightning, Stamkos, he put them ahead. And now the Panthers getting a power play opportunity and interference call. So the Florida Panthers getting a chance here. Both these games are going to be absolutely outstanding. Better not be. We got 2 more games to coverage. Tampa Bay and Panthers already underway. This is about halfway through the first period. Panthers now going on the power play. Vasilevsky, he's ready to go. Barkov coming over to have a quick word with Reinhart before this puck is dropped. Raj, they just keep going until the game ends. They will go until somebody scores now. Everything, Spencer, what's going on? Let's go, Isles. Welcome in. Here come the Panthers on the power play, looking to set this up. Oh, here's a little Florida action so we can watch this together or listen along.
To the puck. Gets through the stick work and points. Cranks it all the way down.
A simple play by Hedman on that, right? Little deception, making sure he gets just enough.
Montour back with it. Montour going to turn and bring this one up. Here comes the Panthers.
Tampa Bay makes a change to their PK unit.
Panthers on the move over the line. Cross ice pass to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe shooting. That one's deflected up and out of play as he gets taken down.
Saw an empty netter, right? When Stamkos stepped in the way, blocked the shot.
Dusty's con. Tavo's going to end it. We'll see. Hop, skip, and a jump on Bobrovsky. He's going to stop that one.
Ekman Larson to wind it up.
Here come Panthers in over the line, going to dump this one in. 8 minutes to go in the first period in Florida.
Steers it to the line. Ekman-Larsson walks across. Tarasenko opens, drifts back. His pass deflected by Cirelli. Recovered by Ekman-Larsson. And taken away by Hagel. Come up ice, 2-on-2, shorthanded. Cut to the middle. Hagel.
Oh my God, Tampa Bay shorthanded. Scars. No. 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 Boo. Tampa Bay 2-0. Lundell had a chance. It came right through Dumba. Matthew Dumba makes a great play on Listerainen. And the Lightning come back the other way, and they put this one in. My goodness. Unbelievable. Tampa Bay going up 2-0. Oh. Brandon Hagel, a thorn in the side of the Panthers. Hagel the bagel. 2-0 now. And they're wow, that's it. They then bring it back. Does that mean we're about to get going here?
And now you get the Tampa Bay Lightning up 2-0 in this game. Brandon Hagel is shorthanded.
So I think, are they getting set? We're waiting. This is about time when they got ready to start the next overtime. I answered your question without answering it. There you go. And of course, our third game tonight, if we get to it, will be the Maple Leafs and the Boston Bruins. 3 games tonight, 2 games tomorrow. My goodness. This has been real good hockey. I'm shocked at this Islander-Carolina game. Would have not predicted this to go to OT. Mavis welcoming, go Islanders. Overtime number 2 should be coming up momentarily. Got a little scrum in front of Bobrovsky here.
We've got double overtime right here on TBS as we send you back to Long Island.
All right, here we go. Let's go. Overtime number 2. Let's go. You can see the shot clocks are filling up. We are ready to go. Overtime number 2. If you haven't, thank you. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe. 70 subscribers away from 18K. That's our goal for today. Let's see if we can get there and do it. So looks like where there's some more penalties added to the box. So yes, Gunsel and Orlov are in the box for the Hurricanes. Pelech and Lee in the box for the Islanders.
Penalties assessed at the end of the period, so 5-on-5.
All right, we're ready to go. Play some hockey. 2-0 Tampa Bay. 2-2 here in New York. The Islanders going to win the opening draw. He will bring it in. Shot right on. Varlamov with a nice save. Wow. That could have been over right there. What a play.
Well, we see Carolina there. Quick transition here. Get a little shot off of, great timing by Stahl there to just be able to find
Florida
motion and
digging in front. They can't put it past Vasilevsky.
Sharp there on that first shot there.
Islanders going to win the draw again. Falling to the knees. Pelech going to play this one up. Islanders up over the line to Engvall. Engvall walking in with it. He gets it back. Engvall coming in. Putting it in front. It's there. Pajot couldn't tip it in. This one coming back the other way. Haunted, how's it going? Welcome in. Florida, Barkov with a shot. Nice save, Vasilevsky. Carolina setting it up in their own end. And a big scrum going on in the Panther game right now. We are 2 likes away from 200. Make sure you're smashing that like button. This coming all the way down the ice. This is going to be an icing call. E done it. Welcome in.
DraftKings Sportsbook.
Icing call.
Opening minute of overtime number 2.
Gotta get a little cheese in me. There it is. Thank you for the likes. Face off down in the Islander zone.
44-34 in favor of
Carolina. Scramble draw. Islanders come away with that loose puck. They're going to play it high. Islanders keeping it in. Quick shot's going to get knocked down. Carolina coming right back. Aho turning and bringing it in. Aho driving the side of the net. He gets tripped up. No call.
On the puck for the Islanders.
Islanders squeaking by on the left side. Carolina picking up the puck. Islanders strip it away. No, but 2 Islanders behind the net. Nobody in front. They couldn't pass it out. Now they do. Shot right on. Anderson knocks it down. Shot from the point. They score! They score! The Islanders win! They stay alive! The Islanders stay alive. They put this one in. Carolina, congratulations. All right, we're going to say goodbye. We're going to flip right over to the Florida Panther game. Don't go anywhere. You will be whisked over there. I need 2 minutes. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, subscribers, members, gifters, all that stuff. See you over on the Panther game in 2 minutes. Way to go, Islanders. Congrats, Islander fans. Now, over to Florida.